Airy nipples.
Hello.
Hi,
Last
YouTubes.
last time
Aloha.
on Space Jam, you guys arrived at Port Denali on Styla to, catch up
Oh,
with
I was
some.
muted. Sorry. Dragonborn are filthy reptilian scum.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so last week you guys regrouped on Scylla, caught up with some acquaintances, let's say, and got ready for your journey to Hydra. We got through Magpie's week. You got to do quite a lot.
Yes.
We also
Yep.
got to do Nails this week. Got to speak with Speaker Cavol again.
Yeah.
May have
Yep.
business with him in the future. But
Oh, I did forget about that.
Of
now
course you did.
we can do Cinder and Mox downtime. Let's start with
Mock first,
oh,
please.
I didn't even
okay.
get a fucking say. God.
Oh, Casey. I just real quick. Remember when I said I wanted to tell you something earlier?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Abby, is it because you
I,
have
I want
internet?
to I want to let you know, right? That Speaker Cavol conversation. I couldn't stop thinking about it for a couple days. Like I really tried so hard to think of a scenario on how to do that. To this day, I still don't know what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna wing it.
Okay. I mean, you don't need to worry about it anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's not pressing. Okay. So, Mock,
Yes.
how are you choosing to spend your downtime?
Okay, so the last little bit I did do last week because it was the intention that I was just gonna be like, hey, this is well, I expected everybody to be playing last week until you all decided to just be like, no, I don't want to. Cinder can become level 7 level 20 immediately.
Yeah. With some fat ass like that.
Let's see here. I would like to go and explore. I want to go explore the college's library.
Interesting.
Yeah. I want to try. Let's see here. I want to try boosting my nature by kind of learning more about like wildlife and other things that are still out in Chimerspace and whatnot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. What, like, is there any particular reason why you're researching things in wild space?
Well, I mean, Mox always had a bit of an interest within wild space. I mean, he was studying scabbers. He's fallen in love with the concept of dreadnoughts. He has an eldritch deity that is hovering over him and looming in the background, at the forefront of his mind at all times, and he's curious about what it is, especially, and it's just he finds it all fascinating. So he wants to know all kinds of creatures that might be out there. The spiders that attacked him is how can things take on that? Why is it that we have a space guppy that is a pet? How did we tame a dragon, and how do we raise that properly?
Okay.
Since that thing is able to travel between dimensions, and who is this deity that is in the back of my mind, torturing me slowly, not talking to me now, but for some reason still keep letting me live and keep letting me keep the powers that I secretly have and haven't actually shown off with everybody yet.
Okay. So you're gonna have to be more specific about what you're researching. If you want to just practice nature, I guess that's one thing. But since you're doing research, is there any like specific lore you want to learn about?
Well, I shouldn't even say research. Wait, would it be nature or would it be arcana or something to look into more like eldritch deities and whatnot? And
Yeah, that's a
uh,
totally separate thing, bro. Those things are not even remotely related to each other.
you never know.
Nature has absolutely nothing to do with what you got going on.
Cthulhu is a giant squid monster with a cuttlefish face. I'm just saying. He's a big giant cephalopod.
I'll say this: if you do want to study, try to learn more about
Eldritch abomination.
your patron. Um, we can say that it's Arcana.
Okay.
If you succeed, you might improve your Arcana proficiency. I think, did I already give you like half proficiency in Arcana?
I have half proficiency automatically. I haven't actually boosted any. The only thing I've ever actually gotten like proficiency on through doing this stuff was history.
Weird.
But I just have a natural half proficiency in Arcana.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet.
I have a really weird character sheet with a lot of good stuff, and I don't know how I got my stats to look like this. But I'm not changing it.
Okay. Well.
You said it was good in the beginning, so it stays.
Yeah, so if you complete this, maybe you might get your way to full proficiency.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I have a question though. Since he is my patron, could I be able to get advantage with it?
No.
Damn. Okay. Well, here's my Arcana roll. That is a 6.
Ooh, that blows.
That's kind of a big yikes, man.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not using that inspiration. Well, because we never get inspiration to work anyway. Should I use inspiration right now?
Intentionally
Do I want to waste
it.
my inspiration? Do I want to intentionally? Yeah. Do I want to intentionally waste inspiration since it never worked for us anyway? Or do I hold on to it for now, for on the hope that we might need it?
Hold on to it. But
honestly enough, I think you should use it because anytime we absolutely need it, it never fucking works. So maybe this time, since it's not absolutely necessary, maybe the dice gods will have a favor.
All right, I got 1 vote for yes, 1 vote for no. Ace, you are the deal breaker here.
I'm sorry. You're trying to contact your deity. What's the vote here?
He's
So,
not contacting
if
it right now. He's just researching.
The question I'm doing is researching, and
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 6. And the question here is, should I use my inspiration? Because one, inspiration never worked for any of us. So they're like, what's the point of me ever using it for combat? But at the same time, we might need that for combat or something important later on.
You're a bard. You are, in fact, a bard. I don't know why you don't have enhance ability, but I mean, go ahead.
That's a good question, actually. Let's
Your whole
see
thing is
here.
buffing. Enhance
Yeah.
ability is, and you have half proficiency due to Jack of Trades. So,
Why don't I have this stuff?
yeah, go for it since you've been racking up all your points. So, I mean, hell, that's what it's there, right?
What are my? Oh yeah, I got 2 extra inspirations after this too. Forgot.
Might as well.
But I can't use them right now.
Well, no, but I mean, it's better to use it now, and that way, if something important happens next session, then you'll have you'll have one if you don't use it now. But it's good to like actually use them. It could actually help. I'm voting for yes. Use it.
Yes.
That is 2 votes for yes. Marge, I am so sorry that you've been outvoted in this scenario.
oh no!
That is a 14.
Hey,
Okay.
it actually did something. That's pretty good.
I was right. I was
I
right.
guess-
The dice gods did have it did have a favor because it's not really important. It's only minor.
You were
That's the
absolutely
problem.
correct. You should become like a cleric
Well,
of the dice god or something.
it's good. Will Wheaton's not here to fuck us up.
Don't bring that nonsense in.
I showed Abby that the Will Wheaton dice curse because she didn't believe me when I told her about it. So I showed her like video evidence of it all, and she was like, "What the fuck?"
And we're not speaking of it because we're playing. After we're done playing, then we may seek.
Don't worry,
About
it'll fuck me over later. Anyway, Casey, I am so sorry for us to go down that rabbit hole. Please proceed. What does my 14 earn me?
Well, as someone with a special status within the college, you are granted free access to their various facilities, including the library.
Ooh.
The librarian seems not too keen about someone who's, by all appearances, not a student or a professor and equipped with weapons, just strolling into the library. But
The
after
sword stays on during sex.
ew.
But after telling them your name, they eventually relent and allow you to peruse on your own.
Thank you.
And you begin to dig through the various tomes they have there. The library here is actually very similar to the one on the Rock Crawl. In fact, nigh identical in some parts. They have.
Please tell me it's not the same. It's not the same desk clerk.
It's not the same person who works
Oh,
there.
thank God! Thank God!
No.
I was so worried. I've called him a pedophile. So
No, but this library is actually part of the ISG. Uh, the college sort of serves as a branch of the ISG, and the ISG, all their facilities come with copies of specific works that are deemed important. And so you find a lot of the same stuff. It's the layout's very similar.
Mhm.
You even find the exact same book that you found last time.
Oh yeah.
But there's no new information to be gleaned from that.
Damn.
So after digging through all the stuff, you eventually find that there's some research here that was not copied over to the other library that stands out to you. In the section dedicated to various religions, there is a work titled "Faith of the Swahagin," which
Ooh.
is catches your attention because if you remember correctly, the Swahagin were a group you met briefly at the bottom
Yes.
of Silas Ocean when you were raiding their
Yes.
holy site.
We got nail. No, it was Tolith and I. Tolith and I decided to walk right down the middle of the street, misunderstanding the situation, and we got attacked. We all almost died.
My siblings, enjoy the quiet while you can.
Okay.
What?
I'm so sorry.
What?
I'm so
And
sorry.
then,
I thought it was
Fawn and I shapeshifted to be able to walk right through while everybody else snuck in. I remember that. That was really cool. God, I love those sessions.
So
It
yeah,
all
you remember the Swahagin, and you're vaguely interested, so you start perusing through there. And it says that the Swahagin, they worship a pantheon of gods, but one god of theirs they just call the Devourer is said to exists within a star in the sky, and that they pray to this star and receive various boons from it, according to the research of anthropologists. Not much is known outside of that, however, but it definitely catches your eye, and it begins to sound familiar to some things you saw in the writings of the Astral Elves.
Is there anything in particular that stands out with it? Like especially like that almost lines up word for word between the two?
I mean, the thing that really connects them is this association with a particular star in the sky, which is unusual for most gods to be connected to one particular celestial body. And the only thing that you pick up that's actually different from what you've already researched before is that apparently this devourer um, is said to not be native to this realm. Realm being the entire cosmos that all life exists within.
Interesting. Interesting.
It is said to have come from beyond, whatever that means.
Is there anything specific about what the name of the actual star itself is? I mean, like you said, it's a being that's housed within a star, right?
Well, that's the thing. It's actually not possible to determine which exact star it is based on the etchings that the Swahagin have left. There's no real way to know.
So from what I can tell, really, it's just kind of seems that it's more conceptual than anything.
No, it definitely exists. There is a real star in the sky, but it's impossible to determine which specific one it is.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
The researchers just weren't able to do that.
Gotcha. Interesting. I like this. Is there anything else within the library that has any? Because this is this is a story from the Sawagins' perspective, and you said they worshipped it. Is there any? Can I find anything that would have like other accounts, quote unquote, against the idea, or just kind of studying it from like an outside perspective and just simply from a scientific perspective?
I mean, this is such an ambiguous and niche thing. Like, there's only one book in the entire library that's specifically on the religion of the Swahagin.
Gotcha.
It's an aspect of their culture that's not very widely discussed.
Gotcha. Huh. Okay. Thanks. Anything else I can ask? And there's nothing within the book that could lead to a concept of finding the star. It's all just purely like kind of like I know it's not, but I can't think of a better word. It's all basically fairy tale for an extent. I just can't think of a better word, but that's the only word that comes to mind.
I mean, again, it's impossible to determine from the relics that the Swahagin left exactly which star it is, simply because they aren't very good at astronomy.
Lesser fish beings.
So
Ooh. Are you
yeah,
There's
Noth-
the xenophobia for you.
Oh yeah, xenophobia. That's what I meant, not racist.
I mean, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's literally the same thing. Xenophobia is basically just another word for racism.
that's
Except for
about
this is actually literal.
that's about all you can find on this fell star that you didn't already discover in the other book.
Gotcha. Uh, does it look like there still is like more to the book,
I mean,
or have
there's-
I? Okay,
it's a whole book about their religion, and the Fellstar is just one of several gods that they worship.
gotcha. Um, can I talk to the librarian about maybe borrowing this book for a while and just to hold on to it so I
They
can read about it more?
they have a similar arrangement with the other library, which is you can rent it for a week, but if you don't return it by the end of the week, then you're gonna incur their late fees.
Hmm. How much longer are we gonna be on? How much longer are we gonna be on? Scylla, I forget. No, we said 3 days. That's right.
Yeah, I think you pay. I think you specifically said 3 days when you docked.
I did. I did say 3 days. All right. Outside of game for my 3 compatriots and friends, and one of you lover. Uh, is there anything else that I should probably be thinking
Oh,
of?
by the way, you did make some progress on gaining some Arcana proficiency. You haven't quite unlocked it yet, but if you do this again,
No!
you might be able to.
No! All right. I will, you know what? I will call it good there then. And I will probably explore this again when we get. I'll try to explore this again when we get more downtime.
There was nothing else you wanted to do with your downtime? Anything quick?
Well, I spent. I did it all last week when I said I wanted to buy a few potions and I added a few to my inventory.
Yeah, you already did that.
Yeah. Is there anything else I should buy? Let me go look at the. I apologize. I am going to go look at the Mercane catalog one more time. That immovable rod always looks so. It looks so enticing all the time.
All the time, every time. All right.
I can't think of anything specific. I get. I guess we can just do like a fade to black for now. But I kind of guess I'm gonna send Mock off to go wander the college and find a couple of the people that he's met in the past. One thing he is gonna do is apologize for his past behaviors the last time he was here when he was a drunk lunatic.
Okay.
So that is one. That is one thing that I do want to go do. I cannot believe I have forgotten the Lokatha's name. I know he's a Lokatha.
Professor Coella, I believe.
Yeah, Koala. Koala, as I called him at the time. Yeah, he's even in my notes as Professor Koala.
That is not how his name is spelled, but sure.
Yeah, he's a geographer. That's right. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna I'll just use the rest of my time, which honestly I don't even really have anything for it specifically. Just kind of go by like just people and just like, hi, it's good to see you again. I really need to apologize for my past behaviors. I've cleaned myself up.
I mean, people seem somewhat receptive. A lot of people don't even remember who you are.
Yeah. Hopefully
You
those
visit-
frat bros don't remember.
I'll,
The one
I'll be right
the ones
back.
that Yep. Hey, it's better than what I did at the party with the Tritons where they're all like making good food and stuff. Yeah, that was not a good night. That was probably one of Mock's lowest points. I pissed off Keenan. Fawn was pretty upset with me.
What'd you do?
let's just say Mock got really drunk, and at the time, since he was going through a crisis like within himself. This was around the time that you met that you joined. Uh, super drunk.
Oh yeah, wait. Is this the day where you took over uh the bar?
No, this was before that. This is like a
Oh.
session or two before that. Got super drunk. Um, he got overly sexual with other Tritons because apparently he has a
Ooh.
type. And
Mm.
when they didn't get receptive, he became a bit of a piece of shit. And we'll just leave it at that. Mock was not having a good time. It was very unhealthy. Very unhealthy. In fact, I don't think I've had Mock touch alcohol since you joined.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds
'Cause
right.
because I beat your ass because you were inebriated up the wazoo.
Oh, the fight
I
had
mean, I
nothing
would
to
have
do
beat
with
your ass
it.
anyway, but
Because he went out to go continue to get wasted, and Fawn went with him, and then they trashed a bar together.
yeah.
But
Damn.
around the time of that, he hasn't. I don't think he's touched a drop of alcohol. I think Fawn talked some sense into him that night. Yeah, it was a really, really bad week for him. It was like everything that happened with the Charlemagne stuff and everything that happened with the Charlemagne stuff and the stuff with the Citadel and everything all in there, all culminating, it just kept building up. And eventually he just had like a very, very just tidal wave of a meltdown, and it fucked his day up. Like mentally, he was unstable. In his eyes, he's much healthier now, but still a bastard.
Mm-hmm.
I have 930 songs in my Spotify playlist.
Oh.
No, I want to. Oh, this is
And not
stupid.
playlists, just one playlist.
Yeah,
Damn.
called I like songs. Joe, our dog is being weird.
I have
Dicker.
351 on my liked songs.
What the fuck?
What?
I am trying to look up what this fucking thing does, and it keeps taking me to the book, and it wants me to buy the book to see what it does.
What
item?
thing?
Oh, I'm just looking at the Mercane catalog, and I don't know what the alchemy jug is. Granted, I can't do that stuff, but I was curious what it is. But it won't tell
Okay.
me.
Just Abby, you
Because
can literally just
you need a
Google the
certain
alchemy
book.
jug. This ceramic, you can literally just Google alchemy jug and it pulls it up. This ceramic jug
I
appears to be
know.
able to hold a gallon liquid and weighs 12 pounds, whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from within the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an
Yeah.
action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterward, you
Cool.
can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out, up to 2 gallons
Oh.
per minute. The maximum amount of
Cool.
liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named. Once the jug starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one, or more of one that has reached its maximum until the next time. The liquids they can choose from: acid, poison, basic poison, beer, honey, mayo, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, and wine.
Cool.
I'm back.
And you can pour you can pour a certain level of amount depending on those.
8
So
ounces for acid, a half an ounce for basic poison, 4 gallons for beer, 1 gallon of honey,
that's a
Two-
lot of honey.
2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Ah, yeah.
That's
Can we change
gross.
that? No, it's got to be mustard for me though. Oh, I fucking love mustard.
Who added mayonnaise to the list?
Quart
I
of
don't
oil.
know,
It's the
but that's
alchemy
what I want to
jug.
know.
They're discussing the alchemy jug.
I know,
A
but
quart of
like
oil.
someone who designed that magic item went out of their way to add mayonnaise to the list.
It was
of
Matthew
liquids.
Mercer because
Was it really?
Travis Willingham, when he was playing Grog on Vox Machina, asked if there could be mayonnaise, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, you can add mayonnaise.
Why is that not surprising to me?
What the fuck?
So
That's a part of the official Dungeon Master's Guide, so that's really weird. 12 gallons. Why is it 12 gallons of salt water, but only 8 gallons of fresh water?
Because fresh water is more
because you can
useful.
drink fresh water.
2 gallons of vinegar, a gallon of wine. That's a lot of wine.
That's 12 gallons of meat dumping onto an enemy and then using the fucking stealth mode to hit you with a lightning blast.
I was wondering what the fuck you can do with 12 gallons of salt water.
Well, I
Is-
mean, that was a speculation. I don't think I can actually do that.
What
But, you
can you
know,
do with 12 gallons of salt water?
lightning. Casey, when it says a quart of oil, would you be treating that as olive oil or like flammable oil?
All oil is flammable, Joe.
Is olive oil really flammable?
Yes.
I
I
really
mean,
shouldn't be
It
drinking that
just
anymore.
says it just says oil.
just
Yeah,
says
it just
oil.
says oil.
I think the implication then is that it's like kind of like lantern oil, something like that.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not like avocado oil.
Probably not. I mean, I guess you could make that
Oh,
instead of
oil is a high-
mayonnaise. Probably, basically the
Yeah,
same
that's
shit.
Why-
agreed.
Why
Me and my
is
air.
Casey, can I do the fucking artificer money glitch?
Money glitch.
Oh,
Have you heard
no.
of so I mean, I didn't think. Okay, so the artificer can make infusions, replicate magic item. I can make the alchemy jug.
Yeah.
A fucking vial of acid is 50 gold pieces, right?
Yeah.
There's this whole thing where it's like you could sell 1 acid per day and make 50 gold pieces a day.
I
There's a
mean,
whole thing about it though.
50 gold a day is not that much in the grand scheme of things, but even then, you're probably not gonna be able to sell it for as much as its buying value. Because
Yeah.
like the prices listed in the like Dungeon Master's Guide or whatever, those are for purchasing, not for selling. Selling is harder and will likely get you less profit. Also, if you
gotcha.
sell so much acid, eventually you're just gonna like, there's not gonna be enough demand for it. Like people only need so much acid. Who's buying all this acid?
Fair enough.
Stoners, if you ask them, right?
Okay, so mock.
Yes,
It's
that is me.
the second day. We'll say this is like the evening after you've done your research. Where were you planning on retiring for the night?
We weren't having anything done with the ship, right?
No.
I think we are. No, weren't we?
No.
I don't
No.
think so. You know, I was just gonna head back to the ship and go there. I don't think. Oh yeah, no, because Mock passes the time by sleeping. So, but like an actual. Yeah, I was just gonna retire back to the ship and just hang out there, enjoy my time, bullshit with the crewmates that are still on there.
Okay. Well, eventually though, you go to sleep, right?
What? I smell toast.
I just asked it like sleeping, right?
Eventually, yes.
Okay.
I hope so. I am a little worried if Mock hasn't slept since coming back from the dead.
I mean, it has been a minute since you've needed to sleep. Since you went into the astral sea
true.
for a few days.
That's true. He usually just uses the astral when he sleeps in the astral sea. It's usually just to
It's
pass
not
the time. It's not
sleeping.
actually like sleep.
Anyway,
It's just kind of like it's like a it's just kind of like the ultimate zone out.
so this is the first night you've really gotten to sleep since you've come back to life, I think.
Well,
Yes. No.
yes, yes, but
Mhm.
if you count when I spent the week recovering, but I mean technically
Oh,
no.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, you did have some time where you were
Yeah.
alive at the Record Brawl.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
those I mean that was like just straight recovering of just you know. So I doubt those probably would have been like comfortable rests. Probably would have been sore.
so on the deck of the ship, underneath the shade of the tree, you eventually fall into dreams, and this particular dream is very strange. It starts with you feeling like you're being uh, drawn out of your own body,
Oh god, I really
like
do
an
smell toast.
like
Not
an
again.
like an out of body experience. Um, you even, for a moment, see yourself laying there below you, you looking down from above, as you are being drawn upwards, um, against your own control.
Oh wow, I really am scarred. Oh god.
You're just rising into the air, drifting up away from your body, away from the ship. Your mind eventually passes through the ceiling of Whitecrest Tower. You see the city, Port Denali. Then it draws up even further and seems to be accelerating.
Oh
Your,
god.
your perspective shifts through the clouds, drawing up and up into the atmosphere to the point where you can see the curvature of Scylla. Then you see Scylla begin to draw away from you, and you can see the entirety of it.
Oh god, Magpie's gonna hate it when he finds out about this.
And
No
then
turtle.
Scylla begins to quickly disappear from view as it travels far and fast away from you. Uh, you can see the star, the red star, Chimera, center of this solar system you're in, uh, begin to move like you are traveling perpendicular to it. And then
What the
you
hell?
are just in a void of stars. All you can see is stars at this point. And then the stars begin to move around you. You are moving past them,
Whee!
and
Doing somersaults.
they begin to pass by you faster and faster until you're passing through like a cloud, it feels like, of all these stars just whizzing by you and just becoming like, like rain pouring down on top of you as you look up. And then eventually the stars stop, and you look behind you and you can see an entire galaxy of stars, just the plane of it as you draw away from it all. Something you've never seen before, something you've never even conceived of before, but you somehow understand that's what you're looking at.
I can see my house from here.
But as you draw into this void beyond the stars, you draw closer and closer to this one speck of light that is alone. And your perspective slows down as you draw close to this one lonely star that's outside the rim of the galaxy. A small dwarf star. Its surface is no longer bright and radiant. It's now this sort of ruddy bronze color with these shifting waves of darkness going through it. And you feel yourself stop just within view of this large star. Or, well, relatively speaking, it's small, but it's still a star. So, you are just a speck of dust in comparison to it. And you sit there for a moment just watching the waves perforate across the surface of the star. And then something stirs. The waves begin to move more erratically, and it seems like there's something moving below the surface. And then suddenly a hand reaches out of it, emerging
Ooh.
from it. A
Oh shit!
enormous black hand that ends in these vicious claws on each finger. And it reaches up out and then reaches back down and pushes against the surface, clawing at it. As if it's struggling, it slowly pulls something from deeper below. A head and shoulders of a being so large you can't even comprehend it emerge from inside of this star. Just the head and shoulders alone are likely bigger than a planet.
What
And
in hell's name?
its entire body is this black, featureless mass that's vaguely humanoid. It just has this head with these large spikes coming out of the top of it that look almost like a crown, but far more jagged. And suddenly you get the unnerving feeling that this thing is looking right at you. It sees you. And it's
What the
studying
hell
you
are
right now.
What the hell are you?
Jesus.
Am you? You are me.
Wait a minute. Are you what I? Are you the? Are you what's been giving me these powers? I want to like snap my fingers and cause my little pitiful black flames to sputter in front of him. Are you what's been calling out? What's called out to me?
You have our gift connection. You are part of us.
Yes. What are you exactly?
It just sits there in silence, not responding to your question.
I'm just gonna kind of stare at it as well and try to analyze as whatever I can. Is there any? Can I? Is there any way I can make some sort of like? Since it said that. Is there any way I can make some sort of like internal connection, like mind connection in a way or something?
You
Or is
are
that out?
connected to it right
Well,
now.
I mean, like, okay, I worded that wrong. Like I'm connected to it. Is there any way like I can dig into its thoughts and
Ooh.
look around in it, or
Sure.
let's see here. Do you want me to cast detect thoughts or
Oof.
Go ahead.
all right, we'll go ahead and do that. There's unless you're wanting, depending on what it is, that would be a wisdom save of 14, but yeah, we'll say I use that slot.
Okay. You make a wisdom
a
saving
god.
throw.
Okay. 15.
So, you go and cast the spell, and suddenly it feels like you've just opened a floodgate as
Oh.
an overwhelming wave of voices begins to drown out every thought in your head. An endless ocean of thoughts begins to pour into your mind, and it causes unimaginable pain to you. But you can't even scream. It's just raw, unfiltered pain. Um, but you manage to just hold on and just not just instantly get thrown out of the dream and try and focus. And do you want to continue probing?
We've already made it. We've come this far. Might as well.
Okay. So you probe deeper, trying to claw your way through these ocean of voices. There's so many of them, each thinking an unimaginably large amount of thoughts all at once. It's like you're standing in a room with a million people and hearing all of their thoughts at once and feeling
Am
all of
I
their emotions at once.
am I able to distinguish like any sort of like languages among them, or
I
is it all
mean,
just
it
way too
just
jumbled?
it's
Really?
just like static because you can't
Okay.
focus on any particular one. There's so many. But you manage to claw your way deeper into a layer that goes deeper than these surface level thoughts. And you are pulled into what you think is a memory. A memory of a time when you were whole. A time when your mind was one and you were powerful. You were able to consume entire solar systems without so much as a second thought. You consumed countless numbers of beings, not annihilating them, but incorporating them into yourself, gaining stronger with each one, building in power, an unstoppable force. And you had consumed an entire galaxy. But you were still hungry.
So that's why my brain is so loud right now.
Still hungry, you clamored to your next meal. Another galaxy. The one you can see, like, right behind you. And
Huh.
you are so close to getting it when something intervened. A powerful force broke your consciousness to a million scattered pieces. And you felt your body being drawn into this celestial body. Its gravity becoming your shackles. And you were too weak to break out of them. And so you have remained within this prison for eons, trying to become whole again. And that's
This is why
where the memory ends. And you feel the sort of connect the spell sort of loses its connection. The spell runs out.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's been a minute, literally. So that's why you called out to me. Huh. That
You-
was unpleasant.
You will make us whole. But we need more. We need more. Give them the gift. You will give them a connection. Become like us. Make them like us. This is your purpose.
Where do you want me to begin?
Soon, very soon, you will be given the gift. And you must pass it on.
I understand. I assume I'll know this gift when I see it.
You will know.
It will be done.
Once we are whole again, we can all be together, strong.
Of course.
And then we can finish what we started.
Yes. Yes, we will. We'll become powerful again. We'll become strong. And we'll be able to continue feeding. Yes, 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 yes. Just
And
call to me when you're ready.
with that, you are suddenly plunged into this star. Your vision goes white and everything goes hot for a millisecond, and then you wake up. And you're sitting underneath the tree, and you can see the morning light beginning to break through.
Oh boy. Oh man, I have a pounding headache now. Man. What was that? That was weird ass dream. I'm gonna snap my fingers and let the flames kind of just spark up in next to me. And I'm just gonna look at it. I have officially have a purpose now, huh? Yippee. We're going to become strong again. And with that, I'm going to get back up and go about my day.
Okay. That's Mock's downtime.
Yep.
Cinder, it's your turn.
Cinder, let's go. By the way, Ace, very good choice of the music for that.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick.
Oh, I didn't even see that there was music. Dang.
Yeah, it was
I'll post it in
Baldur's Gate
general.
3, the grand design.
Wow.
You chose an alien patron, you get alien music.
Works for me.
This
Now time to go back to my classic rock.
music is pretty sick. I'm just gonna leave it playing in the background while you do your thing, Cinder. So what is it that you
Oh,
wanted
it's
to do?
good, isn't it?
By the way, with how perfect the choice of music was, that lasted roughly about as long as that scene did. The scene was a little bit longer, but that song lasted about the same length. So yeah, very good choice. Anyway, Cinder, it's your turn.
Okay. 2 seconds. I'm brushing my hair. Sorry. Yeah. One of the cats sneezed, and I felt like something got in my hair, so I had to go wash my hair in that scene.
You could have just asked if you definitely. Oh no, that's smart. You could have just asked if you got anything in your hair. You could have
It was like nasty snot or
You could
something.
have just come to me.
I wasn't gonna interrupt that perfect moment, and yeah. So, sorry, I'm back. Okay, what am I gonna do? Oh, okay. Can you bring me strawberries? They're in the drawer. Anyway, yes. I was thinking, Casey, hold on, let me go to with what we talked about earlier. Shut up, Joe. I love you, but shut up. The floating city, can I do some, well, granted, yes, I know about it because I was there, but can I like research it a little bit more? Like now that I can actually like,
Well, again, Abby, if you've been there, you already know about it.
well, yes, but I meant like,
You're native
no,
to
you
that
haven't.
place. You can just ask me questions about it. You already know more than anything that's in this library.
Okay, well then never mind. Then I'm not gonna do that then. I'll ask that on another time. Okay.
Just because you don't know about it, Cinder does. So just treat it like that.
Yes. Thank you for bringing me strawberries.
It's like, wait, is it this case? Does Cinder know this?
Okay. Can
He's asking like, hey, so I know the same stuff as Cinder. And you just kind of get it as you go along.
Okay. Can I, because I failed miserably last time. Granted, I don't know what V's going to be doing, but I'm assuming somebody in this illustrious place, school or something, wouldn't mind helping me on my herbalism thingy. Hold on, let me look at my notes. What's it called? Yeah, my herbalism kit things to see if I can get more than just half proficiency in it, because I failed last time.
I mean, V isn't here, so we can just say Fawn helped you during her downtime.
Yeah. There's that. There's also the stuff that you don't have proficiency in, Abby.
Yeah, which is like, well,
And you could work on trying to boost those too.
okay. Nature? Would that also like, or is that more medicine? Because
Nature?
no.
Nature is like the study of animals and plants and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Herbalism is a tool proficiency. There's like an herbalism kit that you can get proficiency with. It's not like an actual skill.
Oh, okay.
Abby, I know you're probably overthinking it right now. Take a deep breath. Okay. Just relax. Okay. Now, you have all these things. Pick one of them. Okay.
I'm always horrible at coming up with ideas.
Relax. Pick one of them. This is why you have a team here to help you out with. Pick one of them. We can talk through it. What is it, something that seems like you might want to try to boost, or something that you have used before that you want to get better at, or stuff that you want to try to get better at?
Perception. I want to get better at that. I already have a +1 in that, but I really want to get better at it because I feel like it's important. I don't know why, but yes.
Let's see here. Perception allows you a spot here. What the fuck, V? You missed out on a super cool
V?
scene.
Hello.
Oh my god!
Abby, I want you to do me a favor real quick and read while we're busy giving V hell, read what the perception stuff does so you can get an idea of how it works. Okay. V, got a quick question for you. We were asking everybody this earlier. How tall are you?
V has come too.
I am guessing 5'3". V is gonna turn out to be like 6'4" or something.
I'm not sure. I don't think Paul's that short.
Ah well.
Well,
So, how was your birthday party?
It went well. Like, we went bowling and stuff like that.
Did you beat anybody mercilessly with the ball?
Yes, I got.
Hell
I got
yeah.
in my sleep.
Hell yeah. Now because I got us all distracted. Abby, have you read through Perception Works?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you understand that it's more of like it's basically Sixth Sense type stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Now, this is how you ask yourself, what would be a way for somebody to want to train that ability?
I don't
How
know.
would-
I think it ties kind of in with being a fighter,
Yeah.
Um
How would you boost that? Let's say in real life, okay? How would you boost that ability in real life?
go to an eye doctor?
exactly.
Would that be I think that would be investigation.
I mean,
Mm.
if you wanna increase your perception, I'm sure there's a variety of things you could do. Like you could go bird watching, I guess.
You could do there's that. You could go and you could try to test yourself on like just going to bars and eavesdropping on conversations and then trying to recall how they went. You can go to like libraries and stuff and listen to what they say, and while you may not be able to understand what they're talking, you'd be able to, you know, you're at least just doing it. It also is one of those things that it's like you're kind of you could be wandering through the streets and whatnot and keeping an eye out for small time criminals and whatnot who look like they're sneaking around, and you just kind of like are able to kind of get a read on them. It's all sorts of things. So just take a breath and ask yourself how you would try to boost that in real life. If it was me personally in real life, I do a lot of eavesdropping. Actually, that's what I do anyway. It's how I get to know people.
Wait,
Oh.
No need to get too stressed about it.
Paul's like 5'8", if you're wondering. So.
What?
Paul's like
5'8".
5'8".
What? You're taller than me? That's crazy.
You're 5'8".
No,
You're
Vaughn
5'8".
is. Vaughn is.
Oh, I'm so fucking mad at myself right now. I
Wait,
said
5'8". Damn.
I was so confident in 5'3". I was so confident in 5'3" that I was willing to bet myself within a 1-inch marginal error.
That's kind of heightest, or
So we now
whatever.
know, in order of height, it is me, you, Abby and Casey, Ace, Marge. From highest to lowest.
Wait, I thought it was...
Okay.
Completely irrelevant to the game, but we were fucking around with that earlier, so.
Let's do the
The spawn type.
eavesdropping thing or something, or the looking for criminal stuff. That seems kind of like fightery type shit.
You can also use this whole kind of looking for criminals type thing as well to try to earn a little bit of like money as like bounty hunting and whatnot in a way.
God, I thought you guys were asking about spawn type.
It's like a 2-for-1. Oh no, I was asking about you.
5'2".
Oh
yes.
Damn.
I'm that good.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
You and Marge should fight. You're like the exact same height. It would be an even battle.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do what Joe suggested. Let's do that.
So, what is that?
So, do you want me to explain it, Abby?
Please.
What? No, you don't explain it. Abby, what do you want to do? Tell me.
Thank you.
Okay. Can I go looking around for criminals, eavesdropping, somehow, and doing fightery stuff and turning them in if that's possible.
Fighteries.
Or yes.
Abby, there's a word for that. It's called a bounty hunter.
That.
Well,
I guess.
You've actually done a bit of snooping in this city before.
I have.
Originally, you were looking for the crew you're now working with.
I know, it's funny.
You found out the last time you were here that the upper city is kind of posh. There's not really a lot of crime, and there's many guards patrolling the streets. It's not really a place rife with like criminal activity.
That sucks.
But under the waves, down in the lower city, that's where all the shady stuff happens.
Okay. And
Does Cinder like being in water?
Actually, I can answer this one. She nearly drowned the last time she was in water.
No, that was only because it was spur of the moment, and I was nervous because.
Oh no! If we rolled for it too, if you remember.
Yeah, I know, but.
And to be fair, there was also your armor to go along with it, but still, nearly drowned when you were in that water. So, yeah.
I can roll for it better this time.
You don't need to roll for anything. I just want to know how Cinder feels about being underwater. I'm curious.
Oh, I have no problem being underneath water.
Okay, I figured you might have an issue with it, considering, like, you're a fire genasi.
Oh no, I like water. I prefer not. Like if I don't absolutely have to go down there, cool. But if I'm like on a mission and something, absolutely.
So you tolerate it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to find down in the bottom of the White Crest Tower. There's a merchant that is offering bubble to cast the spell bubble on any surface dwellers that need to go down into the lower city.
Real quick. On the this necklace of adaptation that I was totally thinking about buying before this event happened, does that work too underwater
Yes.
for future reference? And then I don't have to look like a dweeb. How big is this bubble?
It's big enough to encompass your entire head.
Why not?
Okay. So I don't have to look and be in some weird ass armor that previous people of our group had to go down there wearing.
I don't remember anyone in armor.
I'm pretty sure.
It
I know
wasn't-
Nails, but I think Nails and somebody else had to go down there, and they had to be in some weird ass suit or something. Not Nails.
It wasn't armor. It was me. It was me, Fawn, and we got in those like diving suits and whatnot. But they only had Mock wanted to get a pink one, so he shrunk himself. He also shrunk to be child size, so he could wear a child size one.
That's right,
And it was
yeah.
fucking weird as all hell, and
If
it was
we-
hilarious.
You don't have to wear a diving suit. But, you know,
Yeah.
it's nice for keeping all your stuff dry.
Real quick, Abby, why don't you just real quick retcon and say you bought that item that you were talking about? Just-
Marge has the bubble thing.
It'd be
The fucking wand of bubbles.
there's
Huh?
there's those two options. You could just real quick just like say like, oh, I want to do that, and now let's get on with it. It's up to you. I was just saying.
What's the bubble thing last?
24 hours.
A whole day. You could be under there for a day.
Mm. What the hell? I'll buy this thing. Should I do that?
What are you trying to buy?
The necklace of adaptation, if I should. Granted, I have this bubble thing. How much is he gonna charge me for that?
10
It's
gold
large.
per day. If
How
you get it from Magpie though, it's free.
Oh hell, I'll just do that. I'll go bug Magpie.
Well, to be fair, it's only free
Unless-
if Magpie lets it be free.
You gonna let Cinder use your bubble one, March? Marge.
Marge.
Oh my god, at
Marge.
level 10, I can make some really cool fucking lungs.
I mean, whatever. Magpie has like infinite uses of it essentially, and he's not using it right now anyway. So, yeah, we'll just say Magpie gives it to you.
Cool beans. Okay. Carry on. Thank you. Sorry.
So, with the ability to breathe underwater, you're able to traverse down into the city below, down into the depths. Were you here last session when I described it to Ace?
I think so.
The
Yes,
Undercity
she
in
was.
general.
I vaguely remember.
Okay. I won't get too deeply into it again then. So you start looking around, and eventually you do find that there is a sort of a local bounty board in one of the shadier taverns down at the bottom. And quickly find that there are some really hefty bounties, but those are on like pirates that could be like off-world. In terms of local bounties, like within the city, you can easily find a couple that are relatively small beans. Mostly it's people who've avoided paying fines and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, you can take a few of those if you want.
Absolutely. Let's totally do this.
Okay. So roll me an investigation check.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Joe, you like jinxed that shit. It's 13. It was actually on a 17, but when you said that, it went to a 10.
Get
Listen,
wrecked.
listen to her, Joe. She knows the dice gods.
Yeah, I know. That's why I cursed her. Get wrecked.
Anyway,
It's better than
13
what happens to Josh, Abby, who rolls a friggin' 19 and it just switches to 2 because fuck him. So
13's pretty decent. So, you start following some leads on these individuals. It takes you a while to get used to the layout of the city. It's so unusual compared to terrestrial cities, like ones that are like above ground, because like a lot of entrances to buildings like just don't make any sense. Like they're not on the ground level. They'll be like, 3 stories up. They might even be like ceiling entrances to some places. So you have to just swim around all over the place, getting your bearings.
Including a workout.
Yeah, definitely. But eventually you manage to track down one of the guys that was listed, and he just pays the fine. He doesn't even like, he's like, I'll just pay you, and then you can pay it for the bounty. And he just straight up gives you like 30 gold.
Okay. Cool.
But the bounty was 420.
Huh.
So this
Okay.
guy skipped out on like a 10 gold fine, and they're paying you 20 gold to get him to pay it. But
Okay, wait.
you can choose
I'm
to
confused.
just pocket the 30 gold if you want.
Okay, wait. I'm a little bit confused. Sorry. On
So,
the okay.
so this
He gave
guy was
30.
he owed a fine to the government, like 10
Uh-huh.
gold. He didn't pay it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
the bounty posting for collecting the money was for 20 gold. That was a reward. And you're supposed to be turning in the 10 gold that he gives you to the bounty, to the local authorities. But you could just choose to pocket all of the money and take it.
yeah. Your choice is be a dirtbag and get 30 gold or be a good person and get 10 gold.
Okay. And how much did he give me?
30.
He gave me 30.
Yeah.
And he owes 10.
He owes 20.
No, he owed 10. The
Oh.
reward
He
was
owes
20.
10. So if I go in, turn in, be like, hey, this is what he paid, give them the 10 gold, do I get the reward money then? Because hey,
You're just
I went to
paying off. You're just paying off a debt. A fine, really, is all you're doing at the moment.
Actually, yeah, that would work that way.
wait,
Yeah,
my way
you
or
would.
Joe's way?
Let's just say you extorted this guy for the 30 gold instead, and we'll add on the reward on top of that.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay, cool.
you end up
This went from
profiting 40 gold off of this whole exchange.
man, this turned from perception to just extortion. My God. You know, I always knew Cinder was a bad person deep down.
Um,
Cinder's a bigger criminal than Nails ever could be.
Anyway,
so I get
Wow. Okay.
you
Well, to be fair,
on top of
this
this
person suggested slavery.
40 gold, you also get some experience with investigation,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
which you already I think you already have half proficiency in it.
No. I'm full proficient in it now. I gained proficiency in investigation because of looking for my armor that
Right, that's
Uh,
right. Yeah.
oh
So,
yeah,
yeah.
so
you already
yeah,
have proficiency in
so
it.
yeah, you can go ahead and mark that up to full proficiency.
How do I do that? I already did.
It's already
Actually,
full
I
proficiency.
no, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her investigation, you gave her full proficiency back then.
because I did so much investigating to get my
Armor.
mithril splint armor, and
Right.
Were you guys needing half proficiency for perception?
Okay, okay. Since I thought I had given you half proficiency, but since you already have full proficiency, I'm gonna say you're on the way to getting expertise in investigation.
okay. Wait, when
You-
that happens and I do get expertise, how do I mark that?
I will help you with that
There's
when
a
we
way
get
you
to
can
it.
do it. If you click on the skill, it'll bring up a menu on the right that explains
Oh.
it, and then if you click customize, you can do a skill proficiency or a skill stat override. No, skill proficiency
Ooh.
level. That's the thing you can customize. And you can choose
Okay,
like
that works.
not proficient, half proficient, proficient, or expertise.
That's cool. Okay.
But right now, you're just sitting still at regular proficiency.
Okay.
And you also profited 40 gold.
Cool. Were there any other things besides his?
Well, if you want to do any purchasing or anything else that's small and quick, you can.
Cool. Can I get some potions, I think?
What kind?
Actually, do I? Yeah. Okay, I lied. No, I don't. Do I need that? No, I don't.
Really, the only kind that you're gonna find like readily available are the regular healing potions.
I
Just
don't need those. I have a lot of health.
just the normal ones. For more exotic potions, those are a lot harder to find. So you're not gonna be able to find them on short notice.
Okay. Can I get more clothes that go with my armor? Like, yeah.
Just because I'm an ass kicking mercenary doesn't mean I can't do it in style.
you already have a
jewelry.
dress. Wait, you have two
Yeah,
dresses. You have two different dresses in your inventory right now.
No. One is for funerals. I wore the black dress to Prince. I just totally forgot his name's funeral, and then I wore the fancy ass one, the burgundy one, to the coronation. Which, by the way, I am so upset that we didn't record that at the time because I had to go to the ER, so I missed that.
When was that? Was that from your nose?
No, it was when both Skyla, when my sister was here, we both got super.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
So do you just
Yeah,
like
we got
keep? Do you just keep like mourning clothes on you just in case you have to murder somebody?
well, no, it's for
You know, when you need to put someone in the ground.
super fancy people if we have to do super fancy things and somebody royally dies or some shit. And PS, it says in my backpack, but it's gonna be in my room. I just don't have a thing to put, hey, it's in my room. I don't just normally
You actually
carry.
can add another container to your inventory.
Oh,
Let me see. Do you want me to do that for you?
sure. Yeah, and you can put both of those because the nice ass dress and then my morning dress definitely does not belong in a backpack and getting all wrinkly. Instead of clothes, can I get jewelry?
I mean, sure. What kind of jewelry you want?
Purely cosmetic.
don't know. Maybe earrings. I don't. Cool looking like hoops or something.
This is the
Maybe.
weirdest fucking form of like shopping ever. Everybody does gear, and Abby's like sitting here like, I plan on looking good while I kill.
Well, you should see my my
Let me go get
picture.
my hair done too.
My I don't have hair, but
I love it.
my
Fire.
I have fire hair, man. I need to become an artist so I can actually draw what I actually look like, but
Okay.
I don't have artistic themes.
I added a chest,
Ooh.
a chest container into your inventory. So if you go underneath your backpack, you should see it there, and you can add items directly to it. Or you can move. I think you can just like drag and drop things from elsewhere in your inventory over to it.
Oh,
Or-
nice. Okay, cool.
I don't remember
We're
how
gonna-
that works.
Oh.
There's a way to move stuff. I don't know. I don't remember how exactly.
Oh, yeah, you just click on it and then it tells you to move it to the chest. There we go. And move.
Anyway,
it's already moved.
you can buy whatever jewelry you want. Is it
well, I
anything
already have my ears
particularly?
pierced.
Is it anything particularly fancy or gaudy?
No, I think I just want more hoops. I already have my earlobes pierced. I'm thinking maybe I should get a nose ring, maybe, and then an upper cartilage piercing. I should look badass.
Okay, sure. I mean, we I'll just say you could pay 5 gold for both of those.
Cool. So I have new piercings, guys.
Nice. All right. Well, that'll be Cinder's downtime, I guess. V. Now it's your turn. What do you want to do with
Thanks,
your
guys.
downtime?
That was the
Yeah,
weirdest
so-
downtime I've ever seen.
So we spent like 2 hours on Abigail's time, or is it just?
We also did mocks, which had a special event happen during it that cost us some extra time.
Yeah.
Uh, can I talk to Axel?
Professor Exel?
Yeah, Professor Axel.
About what?
I just really want to know more about his original crew. Like,
His original what?
I want to know more about the betrayal of Xander. And his
Oh, you want the tea on
Ooh.
that? You know, nobody has actually asked
Okay, give me
Exel
a
about
second.
that. Exel was actually present for all that business, and nobody has ever asked him anything about it.
Asked him
Oh,
about what?
damn.
So, originally there was an expedition that Amelia's dad was the captain of. Her dad was like a treasure hunter looking for the Star Vault, and he recruited Professor Exel as well as Xander to join him on that expedition. And they went to Siren and found Star Vault there in an undisclosed location, mind you. The true location has never been disclosed. And from what you guys heard way back when, I think the last person you talked to this about might have just been Vatic himself. I think he mentioned.
Hold on, for what again?
I think Vatic was like the last person to really say anything about this expedition.
For here, catch me up one last time. I
God
usually have
damn it!
pretty good
I
memory
just
of
did. I literally
I know,
just went through the whole
I'm
thing.
trying to.
So
Okay,
Karen's
that-
feet
the
was
expedition with Xander, Vatic,
Amelia's
and tons of
dad.
other people.
Yeah, Amelia's dad, Xander, and Professor Exel, all recruited by
Yes.
Amelia's dad.
And Vatic
Yes.
was there
Boom.
too.
That's what
Vatic was part of that crew as
Vatic.
well.
Yes.
And Vatic. Boom. There we go. Caught
Yes.
up.
Yes.
They
Now, the
found
last person.
they found the star key, and they found the star vault, and they managed to gain access to the star vault, but
The last person to ever talk about it, either would have been either Xander or Vatic in that particular moment when
y'all
those two were last together.
y'all never really even asked Xander any questions. None of this is coming from him.
That is true. Well, we spoke
need
to
more perspective.
we spoke to Xander in the very beginning when we were trying to save Vadic's life, but well, that didn't go over well.
Anyway, so it's unclear what actually happened inside the Star Vault. Vatic never disclosed that. All that was said was that they all left the Star Vault after Xander betrayed Captain Vance. And they had left Xander for dead on Siren by himself. And just left the Star Vault, never spoke of where it was, and apparently Vance did something with the star key that they had. And he never told anyone what he did with it, and he just disappeared afterwards. And everybody assumed because that Xander reappeared shortly before Captain Vance disappeared that he was probably murdered by Xander. So that's the story that you guys have. But yeah, you can ask Professor Exel for details on that.
Yay!
He was there for it.
Do you really
Forgot
want
about
to
that.
talk about
Good call.
like a list, including like about like a white-haired elf that had hypnosis on mind control powers. I still remember that dude. Just need to know more. Like,
Okay, so I assume you approach Exel while he's in his laboratory
yeah.
/ workshop.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Oh, can you get that, Nails?
Nails will open the door and look down at Fawn. Fawn, welcome.
Hey, Nails. I think I need to talk.
Enter.
Yeah, okay then. I guess I got to. Axel?
Oh,
Exel?
yes? What do you need of me?
I want to know more about what happened on the expedition to Stonehold.
Oh, to Siren. That expedition.
Yes.
Well,
The only
I was approached by Captain Vance. Early on, I think that was before he spoke with Xander. He had recruited me to for my expertise in xenoarchaeology. I knew quite a lot about the Zitrix Empire, and apparently the Zitrix Empire has some association with the Star Vault, although the relationship is unclear. I'm sorry, was there anything in particular you wanted to know?
exactly happened when it's Xander betrayed. In some case. We only got like 2 point of views from him. One from like Vatic and one from Xander. So it's really unclear on. I just need to know more about what I Xander's doing all this, really.
Uh,
We can't like lose more people this way. Knowing the whole story.
I suppose that's true. I've been reticent on speaking on the matter since then. Vance was very adamant that I should not disclose the details to anyone for any reason. But seeing as we are sort of retracing those footsteps, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. So, let me see, where to begin? We had landed on the exoplanet of Siren. I believe it was 2 years ago now? No, 3. Excuse me. At the time, Vance and the Navigator had discovered some chart that was left by some astral elves that led us to the vault. And when it was time to go inside, well, Vance had decided to bring me along as well as Xander, but he chose to leave the rest of the crew on board in case something happened. He went to the vault. It's hard to describe. It's like its entrance is sort of like this large black triangle, and he lifted up the star key, and sure enough, it opened, and we all went inside. Inside, with what limited light sources I had discovered that there were etchings, countless etchings on the walls there, that appeared to have been in the native tongue of the Citrix Empire, which was a form of deep speech. I had been studying those etchings for some time, about an hour. I had been translating, trying to discern what I could, when something happened. Well, I wasn't really present for the altercation, but there was some kind of fight that had started between Xander and Vance, and Vance had suddenly become adamant that we should leave the planet and close the vault, while Xander was adamant that we should stay and search further. He kept making reference to some sort of promise that was made to him by Vance. I don't know what the details of that was, but he seemed extremely upset, very agitated, and on their way back to the ship, a physical altercation had broken down. I don't know what happened exactly, but someone... Vance and Xander were injured, both with gunshots. How that transpired, I can't say. But there was a fight between some of the crew members as well. I think some of the Xander's men that he had brought along were forcefully removed from the ship. Some of them were injured as well. Some of our crew was injured. Vance was injured. It was a lot. I was so panicked at the time that I just focused on getting into safety. And before I knew it, we were leaving. And the last I saw Xander, he was laying up down in the snow on Siren. And then we were gone. Vance had taken me back to Silo shortly after, made straight for Port Denali, and had left me there after telling me that he was going to take care of the situation and that I should not speak on the matters that had transpired. And that I should burn the notes that I had taken. And reluctantly, I agreed. I made a promise to him. And that's where he left me. I never saw him again after that. Never heard word on what happened to him either.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Jesus Christ.
And I hope that helps you.
It did, really. There's probably one more question I should have asked. You mentioned that Xander brought some of his crew along.
Yes,
Did one of them
Xander was not a lone bounty hunter. He had a team, I believe, that worked with him.
was one of them like a long-haired, white-haired elf with like yellow eyes that could possibly control people? Do you remember anyone like that?
Nothing that fits that description. His crew seemed more like a band of thugs to me, although they were quite loyal to Xander.
That's yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna leave now. I still got still got questions I gotta ask to Keenan's brother. I'll see you around, alright?
Okay. Good luck.
We
Bye,
actually.
Nails. Bye. Bye, Nails. Bye, Axel.
Bye.
Damn, I want to. Did he actually burn the notes? That was just getting juicy, guys.
So, what are you gonna do, B?
I'm gonna is Keenan spotted? Like I'm gonna look for Keenan spotted. I need to know more like Whitehead, the guy, the elf that took control of him during my last visit. Just what kind of more about?
Well, you personally have no idea where Killian stays. So
Ask Keenan about it.
you're gonna ask Keenan? Okay. Oh, why are you looking for that scallywag?
Ha! What a fucking bro.
You mentioned like an
Brother?
ally of Xander. He just can't get out. And it's like the ability to control, if I'm correct. Just,
Last I recall, you saw the guy and then it was just like the light went out. And he was gone. He didn't remember nothing till he woke up on the ship.
That's right. I remember that.
any info, even the smallest amount, even what he was, even a hair accessory will do. Just need to know more before we get more deep into this.
If you insist, I mean, I can help you try and find him.
Yeah,
But
that would actually help a lot.
it's no guarantee he's gonna let me find him though.
Any help will do. Thanks.
All right, come on. We're gonna go down below. He begins to stroll off the ship.
I don't know how to swim.
I'm pretty sure I know how to swim.
Oh, I know. I'm just messing around. Ignore me.
Could I ask? No, I find it will on me. Oops.
Pardon?
But,
Is March there?
I don't think
March.
so.
Bagpipe.
She might have already
Oh, God.
left. She had to leave. I thought it was like gonna
Wait.
be 30 minutes.
I thought it was 3 hours, man. 11:30. What time is it in
Wait, give me a sec.
I'm googling it.
3 hours would be like 40 minutes from now.
It's 11. It's 11:20 right now.
Oh, what time did she say? 11:30?
Something like that. She's been missing the entire time.
Well, I'm sure Magpie will allow you to have a casting a bubble. At least one.
Thank you. Time to go under.
So Keenan leads you down to the Undercity, same as you did with Nails. Goes back to this same old bar. I don't remember if you've been to it before. It's this shady hole in the wall bar. I don't think you've been there. I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know. I think you guys
I
at
remember
one.
like there was like an event where he was like talking about his family and stuff like that. How
I'm gonna assume you haven't been to this particular bar. It doesn't have a name. It's very nondescript, and it's just sort of in the in an isolated part of town. After leading you inside, you pass through this barrier, and suddenly you're no longer having to swim. You can actually walk around, and because there's no water in there. And he just sort of, gets y'all a table, orders some drinks, and as the bartender is like giving you guys your drinks, he's like, "Hey, can you let the big man know I'm here?" And this like hulking Triton just sort of gives a grunt and walks off.
Gorilla.
Keenan just sits there for like 30 minutes just drinking. Did you
is his
want to
liver alright?
wait? What?
Is his liver alright? Because I don't know if you're supposed to be drinking for 90 minutes.
What?
I don't know how alcohol works. Like, like, would he get alcohol poisoning from that? Like, I don't know how long you're supposed to drink until you get alcohol poisoning.
I don't think it
depends
takes-
on the person.
I think he would have
And
to
it
be
also depends
chugging
on the
that
strength.
shit. He's not chugging it. He's just taking a sip now and then.
I'm trying. Like, I don't know how alcohol works. Like, I'm 19.
Well, V, I'm super proud of
No
you. You
alcohol.
don't know about that about alcohol, so way to go.
Yay. I guess.
Anyway, eventually, that same Triton walks back in and says, "Your brother's out of town. He's out on business. You got a message for him or something?" And Keenan just sort of looks at you.
You got a message for him?
I would really appreciate it if you could like, call any details from the long-haired, yellow-eyed elf. Just anything we would do.
The man like squints at you. "I think I saw a man like that once.
Seriously?
Walked in here with his surface dweller. He's wearing a big hat, pale face. I saw him. That was about a month ago."
Anything you could like recall from them, conversations, anything.
They didn't talk much. They knew their biz though. They knew how to talk the talk. The elf, he was wearing one of those chains, those necklaces that I think the priests wear them. In the Astral Elf Church in their religion, one of their holy symbols, I think.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for that. I'll have some like 10 gold for that.
Appreciate it. Let me know if you need any more drinks. He just walks off.
You know,
Yeah.
you still want to keep drinking, or are you good for now?
Hey, I'm good for it if you're good for it, you know, man.
Let's get smashed.
Oh, uh, yeah. Just- I think I'm good. It's so easy. More research
Yes,
and stuff like that.
yes, suit yourself. I'll meet you back at the ship. I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. He just like swigs down another sip.
Don't get alcohol poisoning. So they leave the bar.
Yeah. All right. So with that, is there any other downtime activity you want to do? Like everyone else is like trained a skill. Did you want to do that, or did you want to like try and like make some money or something?
I'll teach Orion to fight.
Hell yeah.
Well, you don't need to teach him to fight. He just sort of instinctually knows how to fight. What you do need to teach him how to do is to attack the person you want him to attack.
point in that direction and tell him to fuck him up.
Um, so yeah, you can make me an animal handling check if you want to do that.
Alright, cool. I got 18.
Nice. So with an 18, yeah, you managed to teach uh Ryan just to like stick whoever you want, and he'll just go at him.
Fuck yeah. Kill.
Ooh, we can go right into battle now. I'm not sure if that's anything though. Bringing a child to war.
Kill.
I mean, he's already pretty strong. He can fight. It's up to you if you want to bring him into a battle or not.
If we're gonna move ships, it would be a pain since like Orion's already decided its territory.
Wait, what?
But I'm just worried about like territorial stuff, like since like DHSL is kind of his territory now since he's like made a home out of it, out of the tree.
Oh yeah, that tree is
You think
his
you wanna
now.
I don't think he wants that. We're gonna have a real trouble if we're gonna move ships. I think this is gonna be a permanent hole. This week.
Yeah, that might be hard to persuade him to do. Unless you bring the tree with you.
Alright, I think that's it for me.
All right, sweet. So now that we've done everybody's downtime, is
Finally,
everyone...
it only took us 2 whole sessions.
Hey,
Took us
there's
2
still
sessions and 1 full month.
there's still time in this session. It's not like this session is over.
You're right.
So what are you guys gonna do now? Are you guys ready to take off?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's about time. Everybody's gotten their stuff done. I've been doing all my research nonstop.
Okay. Where are you guys charting a course for?
Let me think here. The last place we said we were going to. Let me look at the map again. Sorry, I gotta keep going back to that. Last place I remember us saying we were going to go to. I believe we said we were on our way to Hydra. So plot a course for Hydra.
That's one of the important vault. Like, is that where we got that? There was like a star on the map,
If
right?
I remember correctly, yes, there was a little
Yeah.
triangle symbol on it. Where is my new wild space aura? This has black triangles on Siren, Hydra, and Cerberus.
Cool. All right, okay. Casey, 2 things.
What?
My portable hole is full of water, salt water.
Yes.
Cool. I remember doing that. Note. Full of salt water. 2, I'd like to pull up the sending stone to communicate with Holly Honeysuckle.
Oh, right, yeah.
No relation.
I forgot to mention it, but she has actually been contacting you for the past couple
Oh,
days.
I was about to say. Oh, okay, good. So, well, what does she got to say?
Everything's looking good. Thanks. Things are going swell.
Satisfactory. Keep it up. I expect business to boom only from here.
Yeah. That Dragonborn you hired, he's a real hard worker. The other guy, he's a little bit of a slacker, but I'm keeping him in line.
Good. Do what you must. What you must. He emphasizes again on the second part. I appreciate your work, Holly. We will be charting further. Please stay safe. Do not interact with Dockmaster Osmata.
Okay.
I'm being vague for a reason.
That's a little suspicious, but, sure. Whatever you need.
Thank you. Goodbye.
And, with that, your connection is severed.
Awesome sauce. To Hydra we go, folks.
So, who's paying the docking fees? There's a 30 gold docking fee.
I think we already did pay that, didn't we?
Paid it in advance.
You paid in advance?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
I thought we did.
I could have
Mark
sworn we
had-
did.
Mark handled that business, remember?
Hold on, wait. We all got 1,000 gold from the last fight we were in, right?
Uh-huh.
Then yes, because I spent 200 gold the last time around. I'm down to 770, and it was 30 gold for the thing. So then yes.
I'm glad I
Oh.
broke.
Alright, I'll take your word for it, but I'm gonna check later.
We
I s-
almost got him, guys.
I swear, if I find out you guys are lying to me, this is gonna be hell to pay.
That's fine. I'm only basing this because I had no money before I got that 1,000 gold.
You're gonna
so
get your
that's my
ship
basis.
impounded again.
Bring it. I swear on my own integrity. Not Mock's integrity, mine.
Alright,
I know
well,
it may not seem like I have much, and it seems like Mock is pretty much just me, but no, I have more integrity than Mock.
you guys get all hands on deck, and then it's Time to set sail to Hydra. I will be right back.
All aboard! Choo choo!
This is probably gonna be where Nails gathers everyone while we're spell jamming. It's probably gonna be a while, but I am gonna tell everyone that like, hey, so I spoke to Speaker Cabal, and he is gonna tell you guys about this plan where he wants to get the Gith uh to do some sneaky ass transporting into the rock. And in order to do so, I can do it by either talking to Prince Andrew to look the other way, which I don't want to abuse Andrew's help. I'd rather, if anything, such a situation where someone gets caught, I don't want Andrew to get in trouble. So I'm probably just gonna lie to Andrew and tell him like, hey, so the Undercity was used by pretty shady people. I would like to request to use it for shipments. That's probably what I'm gonna tell the group, and that if I can figure this situation out, us, me and Speaker Kavor are gonna go into business together, and we're gonna make some gold, all of us.
Huh.
Thoughts?
I have thoughts about everything.
I should mention that it will fuck Osmata over.
That's all you had to say.
Be right back. I'm gonna get some steak.
Understood.
I'm back.
Understood.
What do you mean, understood?
Well, you said you were back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is everyone else back?
Ace literally just dipped out for a split second.
Okay.
No idea what for, but yes.
What do you make of all that stuff you learned about V?
Oh god, this is so long. A lot. I'm gonna have to talk to Tolith eventually about this religion and whatnot. There's like a whole fight. What's the promise? Ah! Lord. Ah!
The lore!
We can't not talking about it sooner.
Well, I'm curious what you think about that little tidbit you got just now about that elf.
And I'll hope they're not such a bit. Shit. What the heck? I'm getting nervous about beating this kid again because I don't know what the cost of this notion the controller is. Like, I can near death. Oh no. This is goal. I don't know.
Perhaps we will get answers to that question one day.
One day.
Ah.
I'm back. Is Casey back?
I'm
Yeah.
here. I don't think Abby's here.
Abby.
I'm sure Joe can figure out what's going on with Abby, but
I'm just like muted because I was finishing doing what I was doing. Sorry.
oh yeah, kind of.
She's
Casey.
taking a shit.
Before we left, I would have like gotten everyone to like together, and I would have like said, hey, so Speaker Cabal, we talked, right? Osmata did kind of put a hunt on me. This guy, Speaker Cabal, can confirm. He's kind of intimidated by me, and he doesn't like you. It's like he's trying to fuck me. He's trying to fuck us both over, and it's like, okay. Well, I don't like him. I think you should do business with me instead of Osmata. And so he's like, Tell you what, if you can help me with this trade deal, or I believe, it's if we can somehow manage to get the Gith into the Rock of Brawl without arousing suspicion, whether it being asking the prince for help, or one way or another, it's just like the idea is that we want to get him into the Rock of Brawl so that we can start performing our deals. Casey, if you want to explain it better, or if there's anything I missed, you can go ahead and do that. I'm just eating steak.
That
Well,
sounds yummy, actually.
Yes, it does.
asking the prince to permit the Githyanki with doing their smuggling is one route you could try to take. The other one was there used to be a dock within the interior of the Rock of Brawl, within the Undercity.
Yeah.
That was probably abandoned after Cheselric died, but it's unclear who exactly controls that now. But if he could take it back, he could use that as a smuggling route.
So, what I'm probably gonna do, right? Maybe I'm just telling my thoughts here to the party, but maybe you, if you want to hear this too, I might do a little bit of both, or it's like, hey, Prince Andrew, I was wondering, can I use this abandoned? So this is where the Underbaron was, and it's like, well, I actually have a workshop that happens to lead to there, and I thought, okay, well, I'm contracting all these deals in space. I was wondering if you'd allow me to use this as a personal docking port, and maybe in return I can start paying a certain tax of sorts. And I'm trying to expand my business, and these are legitimate people. If you maybe want to have like a person come check here or then, or I'm not some shady guy. I mean, I helped stop the Mind Flayer after all,
And this plan does have the downside of him being like, fuck you, I don't support piracy, you're under arrest.
Well, it's not like they'd figure it out, maybe. Well, it's like I would say that these are people that I've met, that I've contracted. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm thinking about turning that old area into a dock. Question is, I don't think you can just pull up to the Rock of Brawl without someone not seeing, right? Like, even if you're upside down, there's got to be someone that can
They
see.
were able to perform smuggling before, during Cheselric's time. Cheselric handled that business. But there was a smuggling trade going on in the Rock of Brawl. That's why Kavol knows all that stuff about Cheselric, because he was working with him on that in particular.
Gotcha. So I'm probably gonna try and dominate that area by setting something up.
Anyway, you're probably gonna need to actually go to the Rock of Brawl to do any of that stuff.
Of course, but we're going to Hydra now, so Hydra business.
So
Just keeps my home.
You guys are on the road to Hydra, the metaphorical road, not actual road. And
How long is the journey gonna take?
The journey is supposed to take about 2 weeks. No,
Damn.
3 weeks. It was supposed to be a 1 month journey, and you guys spent a week going to Styla. So now you've got the remaining 3 weeks to go through. Hydra looks a lot closer on the map than it actually is. It's not actually that close.
Oh my god, Casey, can we please have one of those challenges?
Challenges?
Those, like, random events.
Oh,
those
skill
events we do
skill challenge.
Oh yeah, those are so fun.
We'll see what happens. Is there anything anyone wanted to do in particular while you guys are in the Astral Sea? Just drifting around.
Yes. I would like to train a proficiency now. It's the robot's turn for proficiency training.
Okay. What are you gonna train?
I would like to train sleight of hand. How I want to do this is by trying to I don't know if this counts, right? Trying to build locks and then picking them, or building little intricate like clockwork machineries. They're just so intricate that it requires straight precision.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, roll me sleight of hand then.
With this training, am I allowed to buff myself, or is it just a straight roll?
It's just a straight roll. You can't use any buffs.
I gotcha. So, what do you need again? Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god, that was almost a crit.
Pretty
Oh
good,
wow, that's
though.
a 15.
Since you've never really practiced sleight of hand before, this is only going to get you like part of the way there to getting to proficiency. I'll say you get half proficiency.
I'll take it.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Do you
sleight
know
of
how to
hand.
do that, or do you need me to?
I know how to do that.
Okay. Anyone
That
else want
gives
to
me.
train or do other stuff on this journey?
Let's see here. Uh, hmm. What can
Oh, Mark, I did want to talk. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt, but I had a gift for you.
Yes, please. I'm always listening. What's up? Why does your mark thing say German technology is the best in the world?
Because it's correct. I don't know why you're asking.
I mean, yeah, but you don't see made in Germany on everything. You see made in China on everything.
That's true.
That doesn't make them the best.
And the reason why you see made in China is because they pay their employees significantly less and their work conditions are you know, not so hot. So therefore it costs less because they're
The big
shitty people.
factories.
Well, not shitty people, but shitty corporate government people.
Thank you, Abby, for that socioeconomic breakdown.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it.
Ace, what the hell were you gonna do? You just disappeared.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
no,
I was muted. My bad. I
How
was
did you
literally
mute
saying.
yourself? You were in the middle of talking.
Oh, it's because okay. So I have one hand on the mute button. Every time I'm eating, I just press it so I can eat real quick, and then I forget I'm like talking. So,
Oh,
but
well,
yeah,
thanks for not letting us hear your chewing.
yeah. I don't like that. I don't like any of that kind of stuff at all. Chewing, burping, none of that. It's disgusting. It's one of my pet peeves. In Discord voice calls. But yes, German technology is the best in the world, and I was gonna invite Mark to the workshop whenever he was open. Be like, come to the workshop. I have a gift.
I will follow along in suit very politely. Yes, my friend, what did you do? What'd you make?
Allow
We'll
me to
hang it up on the
see.
fridge if it's good enough.
Don't patronize me. I can
Sorry.
make the fairy fridge you speak of.
And
Now
then we
let
can
me
hang up
see
with
your
your
instrument.
Sure. Wait, are you gonna turn Mock's loot into like a noise marine thing from Warhammer?
Oh no, I'm just gonna make it into an electric guitar.
Fuck
electric
yes.
guitar?
Not
Really?
really, but you'll see what I mean.
Well,
Okay,
here
Dude,
so
you go, my
turn it
friend.
into a hurdy-gurdy. That would be sick.
would you allow me?
Yeah, totally. Hurdy-gurdy's badass.
Hurdy-gurdies are so
Okay,
cool.
first, can we still hear what it was gonna be originally before we hurdy-gurdy this thing? Because I'm interested now what it was supposed to be.
Oh, okay. Well, let me continue the RP, and we'll handle that afterwards. But you'll figure it out. So, is this your source of magical power, or my apologies? Is this what you use to channel your magical power?
Sometimes. Usually it's just like to make it sing.
Is it modified in any shape or form?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. One of the guys back in my old monastery gave it to me.
Mm,
It's one of the only few that actually encouraged me to play music.
I can improve its magical capability slightly.
Do tell.
I can improve its magical capability slightly.
Do tell.
I can improve its magical capability slightly.
Do tell. Okay. Before I fuck us up and get us in the time loop,
I
please
can
do.
improve its magical capability slightly. And he's
Okay.
gonna start pulling out tools. Give me 1 hour.
I bet you got it in about 30 minutes. Here you go. Do you need me for anything else?
Any special requests, carvings, names?
Let me think here. No, not that I can think of. I don't got any ideas off the top of my
Get
head.
out of my workshop.
Me. Okay.
Exit is right there.
Oh, damn. Showing him the door.
Goodbye.
Loud, or well, not that loud, but less. It's like when a fucking teenager's playing like Spotify on their Echo at like medium volume, but you know you can hear it through a fucking thin wall.
Yeah.
He's got orchestra music playing using his magical tinkering to really play classical music, and you can just hear the sound of mechanical noises and carving. And I actually fucking when I first started this game, I wanted to play a pirate, so I found a hurdy-gurdy on Homebrew. So
Yo,
if you just search up hurdy-gurdy on the inventory, you can just add that. If you
What?
want a hurdy-gurdy, assuming.
What
and
the heck
it's
is a hurdy-gurdy?
A hurdy-gurdy is
I
a string
posted
type
a-
instrument that you crank.
I posted a video of it. Someone playing it. It's actually an ancient
Oh,
instrument. It's like 1,000 years old. Like it's old
used
as
by
hell.
pirate.
Oh, okay, cool. I will totally go look at that in a second. Hold on.
Here's
Fucking Sumerians were like playing that
Oh,
shit.
so sick.
Pirates loved it. I love using it on Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
But that depends if you want hurdy-gurdy. If not, I could just make it it could be more guitar in shape. So
Hey, it's fine. I mean, I don't technically have proficiency in a hurdy-gurdy, but
it's technically
I don't
not a
see...
real but technically it's not
Exactly.
a real instrument. But if you it's still technically a lute. It's just easier to use now.
Yeah.
It's not actually
you-
easier. It's a completely different instrument.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one of
Yeah,
those things.
true.
It's one of those
Are you
things
gonna make
I'm-
them do proficiency training with it though?
I will spend the literal entire time, and my story about Mock is that he has spent his entire life playing music, or at least trying to play music. So I will have this fucking learned by the end of the session,
Okay.
because I will just dedicate all time doing that.
Okay then. Oh man. I just need to make sure. Do I still have that gem? Damn. I wanted to put like fucking a gem into it. I had a gem for my fucking uh um for my little robot thing, but I sold that so I can have a cool fucking okay. I can still make this look cool. Yeah, so I will spend the time making you a hurdy-gurdy.
We'll say your time spent learning sleight of hand was actually spent building this.
Oh,
Sick.
But
even
that's
better.
what you needed the sleight of hand for, because machining this does require
Yes.
quite a lot of engineering.
Yeah, of course. And mechanically, this is just me also putting the infusion enhanced arcane focus, because now that I have the portable I don't need a bag of holding at the moment. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and like thematically, right? I have to choose a rod, staff, or wand because those are my arcane focuses. But I'll just say it's like in there. So yeah, you have a hurdy-gurdy. It has magical glyphs that have been carved into it that kind of glow a little bit, not too bright, like enough to make bright light, just like ever so dimly. There's some steel, well, not steel. There's like a little bit of metal plating onto it. You know how a hurdy-gurdy fucking looks. And then, you know, I'll open the fucking door. I will say, it is complete.
So, Mock, you gonna spend the voyage learning how to play a hurdy-gurdy?
Yes, it's going to start out awful, but I plan to have this thing playing Leave Her Johnny by the end.
Cool. So I mean, in terms of what the infusion does, it is the enhanced arcane focus. So you just get a +1 to bonus spell attack rolls.
Sweet.
You can also ignore half cover when making a spell attack. So if someone's like hiding behind half cover, you can ignore that completely.
Hold on, what am I putting all this as?
I mean, you could just put it in the in terms of like your instrument, just go to notes, like go to customization, customize, you'll go to notes and just put
I'm
here,
gonna
I'll
call it the
copy it.
hurdy. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead and
call
put
it
it
the
in.
hurdy.
Just copy that in general, what I just sent, and you can paste that in the customize.
Oh,
Oh,
if
and
Casey's go
add a
ahead.
+1 to the attack roll. So it's like a +1 like instrument kind of, except you don't get the damage roll, just the, you know.
Yeah. I gotta figure out how to fix all that shit. Casey, I might need your help to do this. Get this figured out later.
I mean, you could just remember it.
That's a lot of work.
I remember.
Manage inventory. So you go to manage inventory, you search
Yeah.
up hurdy, you pick hurdy-gurdy,
Ah, there it is.
add, you right click on the item, you click
Yeah.
customize,
Yeah.
you go to notes, and you copy and paste what I posted in general right there so that it can remind you.
Okay, let me go throw this all in. Okay.
I don't
Copy,
know
paste
where to
all
have
that.
fucking get one of those, but I need one of those. I want to learn, like legit.
No, you do not. Trust me.
That looks so
It's
much fun. I watched
complicated.
the video.
A hurdy-gurdy
+1
in real
spell
life
attack rolls.
or like
No, I'm
in
not
game?
kidding. In real life, like that video that Casey posted, I went and watched. Well, I didn't watch all of it, but I watched the majority of it. And oh my god, I need one.
So if that's the case now, my stuff now is now instead of a +6, it's a +7.
Only if it has a spell attack roll. Not it
Yeah.
doesn't increase the spell save, just the
Yeah,
attack
yeah.
roll. It doesn't. Yep. You're finally up in the big boys stands.
What the fuck does that
Okay,
supposed to mean? You ignore.
what happened?
Well,
Re-describe
it
this
means
half cover thing you were talking again, please.
so. I mean, Casey can explain it better than I can.
Do you know what cover is? Like how it works?
For the most part, yeah. I mean,
So like half
what's cover?
half cover is when someone's like halfway obscured by an object they're hiding behind.
Yes.
So when someone has half cover, they get like +2 to their AC from ranged attacks.
Yes.
But because of this arcane focus thing, you can just ignore that, so they'll just have the regular AC.
Good. Okay. Got it.
So when you're sniping with your Eldritch Blast, and let's say someone's hiding behind a rock, but you can still kind of see them halfway cover, they
Yep.
don't get the benefit of that +2 to their armor.
Easy.
I didn't know that existed. So damn.
It's only relevant for ranged attacks.
Huh.
It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, If you want to practice with this hurdy-gurdy, make me a performance check.
Gotcha. That is a 19, dirty 19.
Nice. Yeah,
That's
I'll
what I'm
just give
talking
it
about.
to you.
Hell yeah, automatic proficiency. Let's just go put that in there under my tools. No,
I'm
Okay.
gonna say though that it takes
Uh,
you the full 3 weeks to get that proficiency.
that is perfectly fine. That is really dumb. Is there not a button? I thought there was a button to be able to do this like custom.
There definitely is a way to add custom proficiencies.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it though. Hold on, wait. Custom. There it is. I'm an idiot. It's right here.
Okay.
So what happens? Because I'm assuming it's taking up one of Nails's thingy slots, right?
Yes, he has to use one of his infusions
I'm back.
to enhance the arcane focus.
That is correct. I have 3 infusions active at the moment. I have to keep track of that always. The current infusions I have up right now. Infusions. Here we go. Enhanced defense on my armor. Enhanced weapon on my fists. And I just turned off the bag of holding so I can give you your enhanced arcane focus.
Yeah. By the way,
Okay.
I've decided to call it the Whirly Birdie
Okay.
as an uncreative name.
Well, Mock, I would occasionally poke my head out of the fucking like door and be like, "Do you want a design? Do you want this or that?" And in terms of what Abby said earlier about like, "Oh man, I wish I had art." You wish you were an artist. I mean, nothing wrong with drawing. I encourage drawing more, but if you just want like quick art, I use this AI image creator,
Oh yeah.
and then you can just use this prompt right here, and then just whatever you want afterwards, right? So you would copy
I know
that,
about this.
paste it in there, and then just describe what you would want. So let's say it's oak, wood, metal, 30.
Abby, was there anything you wanted to do with the downtime?
Yeah, I had a thought. Mm,
You want to play card games with Fawn? I could possibly
Yeah.
use sleight of hands to like help your perception checks or whatnot.
ooh, yeah, can we do that?
Okay, interesting. So you guys are gonna try and play poker.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna try to cheat with her.
It's interesting. Okay. You know what? Both of you roll for me. Abby, you roll perception. Fawn, you roll sleight of hand.
I got
Oh,
18.
God.
Oh god.
You know what? I'm using my inspiration.
Oh
And,
my
I'm gonna
god.
re-roll it.
This is downtime. You don't need to use an inspiration voice.
Another one.
No, I'm just saying that's kind of bull hawkiness.
Ah!
I apparently have the dice gods rolls.
You really
voice
think you're gonna
or
beat an
fear.
18 though, even if you roll with inspiration?
Oh wait, that's.
I got like a +6, so like.
Do you know how many I have?
Don't listen. Don't listen to them, Cinder. Beat the odds. Get a natural.
I have a fuck ton of inspiration because I never use it, so I have a whole bunch stocked up.
You only get one per
saying.
game, but you know what?
I
I
know.
believe in you. Come on.
Okay.
Beat the
I
odds.
mean, I'm
Beat the
probably
man.
not. I want at least a higher than a 5. That was embarrassing.
Beat the odds. Get a natural 20. I'm projecting that natural 19
No.
or 20.
We don't talk. We can't. 4.
Okay. It's a 13, but hey, at least it's better than a 5. I'm
Well-
happy. I mean, it doesn't work, but at least it's better than a 5.
You definitely lose to Fawn. Any money you might have bet is Fawn's now.
Wait, Why would you? Oh, why would you do that?
Eh, it was better than a 5.
You wouldn't have done that against an 18. What's your perception at, Abby?
1.
1.
You know, Fawn's sleight of hand is a +6, and you thought
Oh.
you were going to be able to beat
I
that.
didn't know that.
You can look at it.
It doesn't mean they shouldn't try, even if it's like
Aw,
a
hell no.
+1, -1. Always try, no matter what.
Did you burn your inspiration for that?
I totally
Yes.
did.
Oh, fuck that. No, I'm sorry, Ace.
What
I
are you
cannot agree with you
What are
there.
you supposed to save all your inspirations for? If you don't use on stupid shit like this.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I have a fuck ton of them saved up.
You
And
guys,
hold on.
you guys are gonna get attacked by a natural dreadnought in the next like hour, and you're gonna be like, "No, we used all our inspiration."
Hold on. We're gonna. Well, if that happens, then oh well. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm afraid, Cinder, you don't really make much progress on the sleight of hand thing, or
yeah,
on
I
the
have
perception
4 saved up.
on the perception thing.
Yeah.
Fawn,
Okay.
you get some benefits to sleight of hand.
Yeah. How much did we bet, Fawn?
I don't know.
You guys could have just bet rations, like fucking Cheeto.
Oh, do I have those? Yeah, I do have those. I think. Yeah. I have 5 of them.
I got 3.
Huh? What was that for?
I accidentally misclicked while I was looking around. Anyway, you guys don't need to worry about the money. You're not quite
50
getting
Gs.
expertise in sleight of hand yet, Fawn, but if you train some more, you might.
Yay.
Anyway, while you guys are relaxing, enjoying this time, as you drift through the astral sea, about a week goes by when something happens.
Oh, lovely.
Who happens to be like out on watch or on the deck?
I would
Probably
be
me.
doing
Probably
the
me.
routine.
I mean, I
cleaning.
practically live on the deck, so that is sick. By the way, I love
I
that.
want a reason to be on the deck. I clean the fucking ship more than anyone else. That's
I don't make.
Dude,
don't make
guard
that
duty is
list.
my thing. When we're out in the astral sea, that's pretty much what I do. If I'm not like fucking around, losing at card games.
So for those of you standing on the deck, you all just notice right away this wall of mist sort of like rises up from below your ship and just completely envelops it in a matter of moments. And you guys are in this fog that is seemingly like blown over you guys. And
Cool.
yeah, it's really hard to see through. It's like this gray mist. And as time goes by, it seems to get like thicker until it actually starts to get like dark. And it's like difficult to like see even like across the deck of the ship. Like the mist is so thick that it blocks your vision. And as it gets darker, you can all hear this hum in the air. And I'm gonna need each of you to roll. Roll me an intelligence saving throw. Everybody.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh dear God. No.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled an
I got an
8.
18.
Apparently, I got shitty shit today.
Well, don't talk
That's
That's
about
gonna
it.
be a 21.
So we had an 11, we had an 8, an 18, and 21. And if you
Nails
want to have if you want to roll for Mars,
intelligence.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Oh,
roll for
oops.
Magpie.
What's intelligence?
Oh.
On.
Oh. Shit, well, will you let me keep that? Because they're the same number. +6 in cons.
What?
Dang.
Why did you roll con?
I accidentally rolled the wrong one. But they're the same number. Trust, they're the same number. They're both +6s.
Okay.
I mean, it's our first
Sure.
so it should be alright.
Awesome sauce.
I'm gonna roll for Magpie. Can I roll? Is it not letting me roll? Int. No, I want you to roll it. There you go.
Gone.
So, okay.
Oh.
Magpie, got that. Okay. So, Magpie, Nails, and Fawn, you each get this, like, weird feeling that washes over you. You suddenly feel like these, like, random emotions that just sort of come out of nowhere. Like, suddenly you're just, like, feeling sad for, like, no reason. And then you're feeling happy. And then just all these, like, emotions just, like, wash over you and go through you, like, very fast. And it's very strange and disorienting. But you managed to maintain your focus. Oh, there goes
That was
Marge. Dang. She had to go.
Wi-Fi probably cut out.
Yeah, you guys get just strange feelings, and get a bit disoriented. Cinder and Mock, you guys have a bit
Yes,
rougher
Papa.
time. All right, let's start with Mock. What
God.
happens to Mock?
This is because I said yes, Papa.
Okay, 13.
I rolled an 11. Hell yeah. You suffer 42 points of damage.
You rolled an 11?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm rolling.
Okay, 11.
I'm not. I didn't ask you to roll.
Would a 14
Oh.
succeed? Would
Oh.
Mock succeed with a 14?
No, that wouldn't succeed.
Oh, sorry, Mock.
Oh.
Okay.
Mock goes unconscious.
You motherfucker!
Mock
Do
just
I at least
pass-
keep my health?
Mock just passes out.
Okay, so I still keep my health. God damn it, I made the joke! I made the joke and you had to make it real.
Did it roll then? Okay.
Why do you gotta make my jokes be real? Why do you gotta make my bad jokes be real? What's wrong with you? Why do you hate me so much?
See what
I
happens.
thought we were friends.
Let's see what happens. Oh, Cinder.
Explodes into a fiery ball of flame.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a yikes.
Oh,
for
no.
me. Yeah.
What?
Oh no.
So, you've been afflicted with a form of short-term madness.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll to see what the effects of that are in particular.
I mean, madness is not
God.
fun in anything ever.
Oh god.
Madness in Dark Souls games makes you instantly die. So just to put that in perspective of how much madness sucks in games.
Ooh. Okay. So...
See?
Okay. Okay, that's not so bad. So,
What?
He says with a coy smile on his face, knowing that we're about to suffer hell.
Okay. Stop with the peanut gallery. I want to hear what's going on.
He's registering.
Cinder, till further notice, you feel strangely compelled to do anything that anyone tells you to do.
Oh God.
So,
That's a very dangerous statement.
if anyone
Okay.
tells you to do anything, you are compelled, even against your own will, to do it.
Mark
This
is
be fun.
unconscious. Mark is unconscious. Something is wrong. Fawn, do you have a med kit?
Uh,
Could you please get a med kit?
I have a heals kit.
That will work. Cinder, could you please go get my tools box from my workshop? I will attempt resuscitation.
Sure, Nails. I will go get your tools from your workshop. So Cinder's gonna go run and grab the tools from Nails' workshop.
Cinder does so very quickly, faster than you would
Sprintingly.
even expect. Nails, and seems weirdly robotic about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna check
Okay.
But you
Mock
do not
is
notice.
I know.
Mock is alive. He didn't instantly die.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I know. Like it's just
Oh.
suddenly falls over and like it's kind of
Oh,
going
me
Basically,
holding.
we...
I'm just holding a
Basically, we'd be
fucking
fighting.
hammer over his chest, right? Then I'm like, wait. I hear a pulse. No need for the hammer.
Oh God.
But I would like to insight check Cinder because I know they care about Muck, but I didn't realize they cared that much.
You can roll insight against Cinder
Yeah, I can roll insight.
if you want. Yeah.
Okay, insight. That's a
That's a
9.
This is normal Cinder behavior.
Everything's normal.
I will use my inspiration
Oh. You're not a hypocrite.
for a
At least you're not.
21.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it, 21. Let's make it a 24 using Flash of Genius.
What are you doing?
You said I
Inside.
you said I can insight. I originally got a 9. I said fuck it. I'll use one of my inspirations.
Oh.
I got a 21, and I decide fuck it. I'll use the Flash of Genius to add +3 to that. So
Oh my
Okay.
I
God.
don't know. I don't think you need to do that. That's
Okay,
amazing.
so you can tell that something's definitely off with Cinder. He's acting real strange.
Okay. There is tomfoolery afoot. Cinder, come here.
Yes, Ma. Absolutely, Ma. Or excuse me. Yes, Nails. Absolutely, Nails. And I'm gonna go over to Nails, really quick.
Cinder, punch yourself. Just...
Yes, Fawn. And I punch myself
I look at
in the
Fawn.
leg. In the leg.
Okay. You take 5 damage.
Why
5
did you
bludgeoning
add?
damage.
Why did you? Why, Fawn? Why?
It was an impulse. Like... I didn't know
Okay.
you would do it.
I'm gonna look at Fawn, or not Fawn, Cinder, and then I'm gonna look at Mock. I'm going to attempt to cast a spell, Lesser Restoration on Cinder.
Interesting. Let me read the exact wording. Ba, 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 ba.
I'm so
Lesser
dead when Cinder gains our
restoration
controls.
on. You casting this on Cinder?
Correct.
Yeah, it seems to have no effect whatsoever on her.
All right. Well, the spell slot's used, so. Fawn, do you see anything through the fog?
Fog.
You guys
Well,
can't see jack shit. It is dark as night on the deck of the ship right now. And down below deck, you can hear screaming.
oh shit.
There is always a problem.
I'm gonna head towards screaming.
I
guys
too am
coming
gonna
over?
head to the screaming. Cinder, could you please grab Mark and put him over your shoulder?
Yes, Snails. And I grab Mock and put him over my shoulder.
Let's go.
Okay. So you go downstairs and you can see Fears like dancing in the hallway. It's like laughing
I leave. I
ecstatically.
leave. I leave. I leave. I turn around.
The
and I
rest of
wait
the crew
outside.
is just like dead around her, and you're just like, oh.
Nope. Nope. I'm gonna look at I'm gonna stand right in front of Nails and I'm like, Nails, if I have to deal with this shit, you're dealing with this shit.
Move out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely, Nails. I'll move out of the way. I move out of the way. But just so you know, Nails, payback's a bitch.
Oh, I'm definitely
Indeed.
dead.
I will endure. And I leave. I'm going back to the top deck.
uh, yeah, what's got you so chipper today? This night, whatever
Fears,
time it is.
Fear doesn't even respond to you. She's just like whirling around, dancing wildly, and laughing.
Oh, Casey, I'm sorry. Can I switch my can I have switched one of my armor models?
That takes in like an hour. You have to
I
do
mean,
that
could I
as
have
part of
done
a
it
short rest.
during I know, could I have done that during like the time?
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
I think it really matters all that much right now.
Yeah. Just in case.
You see Keenan like walk out into the hallway and he's like clutching his head and he's got like blood dripping out of his nose.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just like, oh, what the hell? What the hell happened?
No! I don't know. It was like some sort of magic. Wait, I just told you I had evidence. Oh god.
Keenan, there's a whole bunch of fog. What do you know about fog in the astral sea? There's a whole bunch of fog. It's dark outside. It shouldn't be dark.
Oh shit, it must have been a storm. Oh, we got hit by a storm. It must be a bad one. Ah. He just like blinks really hard as he like clutches his head.
How long does it last?
Give me a break, would ya? My head hurts.
Cinder just bolts out of the room. Just doing that.
Just shuts up and never says anything to him for the rest of the time being.
Oh god. Will Nyx be alright? She was finally in the ship. Yeah. I'm gonna head towards navigation to see if she's alright.
Nyx looks to be unconscious in the spelljamming chair, and you can see that Tolith is like casting a healing spell on her as you walk in.
What the heck? Is she alive?
Yeah, I think so. This should bring her back. And then he just like casts Cure Wounds on her, and she opens her eyes again. Oh. And she just like clutches her head.
Oh dear god. You okay? Like, oh shit.
Yeah, No, actually, I'm not okay. This really hurts. And then, with that fun, you see outside the windows on the bridge, that darkness, like, instantly switches back to brightness. And that fog that was outside is gone. Oh, we must have got hit by a storm. I didn't see it. It came so fast.
Bet it did.
Is everybody okay?
Keenan has a nosebleed. Fear is dancing wildly for some reason, and Mock's passed out. And Vincent is like, they got serve it now.
Just
Oh
make
God,
sure
let me check on you.
nobody's dead or anything.
Uh,
The only person we haven't checked on is Axel.
You
And
didn't
Amelia.
You didn't check on Amelia.
There's also
Amelia-
Magpie. Oh wait, no, Magpie's fine. How about Orion and Gert?
oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
it's gracious as well.
I love being
I'm
that
gonna-
little Jiminy Cricket whenever I'm not in the scene, because then I can just say things and just let everybody go like, "What the fuck?"
God, Ace.
Oh, bye, Ace.
Okay.
Oh, God.
As you go into the
Hey!
500 cigarettes.
what the fuck? As you start
500
going through the different
cigarettes.
rooms in the ship, you find Amelia is like in the galley, or not the galley, the mess hall. She's just like seated in the dining room, one of the dining room chairs, and just staring at the wall ahead of her. No expression on her face.
I wave my hand in front of her face.
No response.
Amelia? Oh. That's not my fingers.
Yeah. He's bitching.
Cindy, do you think you can pick up Amelia as well?
Yeah, it's fine. I can also pick up Amelia. And I go and grab Amelia. And sling her over my other shoulder. Because apparently I'm now carrying her and Mock.
Any reaction from her? Being picked up?
Oh, as soon as you go to grab her, she just suddenly like jumps, like she was startled, and then she's like, "What's going on? What happened?"
Apparently we got hit by a storm.
I was just looking down, and then suddenly you guys just appeared. What the hell?
Okay.
Scared the daylights out of me.
I don't know what's going on anymore. The storm. It was barely a storm and now it's gone. I don't know how, but it's okay. I'm assuming you're okay now? No headaches or anything?
What passed out?
No, I feel fine.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna check on Matt Salato. So like, maybe you want to join us? Or something like, haven't been going on before.
As you go down to the workshop, you see Axel's already making his way up. Oh, that was odd. Did the storm pass?
Yeah, it just suddenly disappeared. I don't know.
Oh,
My storm
those
was to disappear that fast.
astral storms, they're quite unpredictable.
So they can just like be poof gone.
They move at different speeds. Some move rather slowly. We're lucky that one was a fast one.
Wait, are there any like side effects to this or something like?
It's
So
not.
there's like
It's definitely not good for staying coherent. We've only been in the Astral Sea for a week, though, so I don't think it should be too bad. We might want to stop within the next week or so, though. I don't know.
yeah, because of the shadows and ghosts, right? Saying it's so long, yes, you continue to ghost.
A shade. That's what they refer to
A
as.
shade. Shade, got it. Yeah. Just, oh,
Yeah, storms like that tend to accelerate the decoherency process.
oh dear God. Okay, guess we're making a pit stop. Whatever.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go back to my laboratory.
Wait, Axel, how long does this shit last?
I thought it was already over. Are you feeling okay?
No?
There's like
Cinder, you look rather strange. Maybe you should go get yourself checked out.
Yes, Professor Axel, absolutely. I can totally go get myself checked out.
Staring in the mirror. She goes and stares at herself in the mirror.
is this is supposed to cause anyone to pass out? Mock's currently knocked out, and I don't know. I don't
I
want to
will
wake up
also
other
bring
kids.
Mock.
Like,
As long as he's not dead, he should be fine, I think.
I'm gonna double check his pulse again.
By the time you go check on Mock, you're already like starting to wake up. From your
I'm still holding
perspective,
him on my shoulder.
from your perspective, Mock, it just got dark, and then suddenly you woke up on the ground.
Wait, no, I thought I was still holding
Didn't
him.
we
Did I
pick
put
him
him
up?
down?
Oh wait, I thought you
I
left him
assumed you
somewhere.
did. I thought you did too.
Oh. No,
Did you?
I've just been carrying him around.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
didn't
you
know where
just
to put him. I've
you
been
just
following-
wake up in Cinder's arms.
What? Sarah, what the fuck? Get off of me!
Okay, cool. And I just drop him flat on his ass.
Oh.
I mean,
That's your fault.
technically, you were on her.
You good, Mock? Like,
Ow.
no headaches or nosebleeds, right?
What happened?
Storm.
1 minute I was playing music. The next thing I know is I'm being carried around.
Wild
man.
space storm.
Are you eating Daniels? You kind of left earlier.
Yes, I did not want to deal with that situation.
Ugh.
It would have resolved itself.
Why do
I
I
do
feel so
not
drowsy?
contact with fear. I do not look at fear. Fear is mentally vaulted deep, deep, deep into my mental capacity. Deep.
Okay, long story short, we hit a storm and it caused some unfortunate side effects.
Oh.
Cinder is apparently obedient now. I don't know how long that lasts. You passed out. Keenan has a headache and a nosebleed. Nick's almost died. Wait, I don't know about Toll. Axel, any side effects you're feeling? Anything?
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean Cinder is obedient?
Cinder, do a black flip.
Hold on, I am away from the keyboard. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
You're right there. Just say something.
Roll an acrobatics check.
This wild space storm has afflicted everyone mentally, either shutting them down or messing with their mental state. She is forced to listen to any command bequeathed to her.
You don't say.
Do not do anything rash.
Tells her to go
I'm
to
not gonna do
hell.
anything rash. I'm not gonna do anything rash. I won't.
You're going to be mean. I can sense it.
Oh.
Hey, Cinder, go to hell.
What?
Nothing. Apparently it's supposed to roll an acrobatics check since I
Yeah.
told you to do a backflip.
Yeah, roll an acrobatics check, Cinder.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know how old
Oh my god, let this be a failure.
Joe, I
It's
fucking
that
hear
one!
you.
Yes! It's that one!
Woo!
And I have a fucking +3 in that.
Oh god!
One.
She tries to do a backflip and just eats shit so hard. She like
I swear,
lands
every
like right
one of
on
you
right on her neck.
every one of you motherfuckers that are making me do this fucking bullshit, y'all are having shit coming from you. When this shit's over, y'all are gonna eat it. All motherfucking one of you. Every single fucking person.
It's alright.
Vengeance is motherfucking sweet.
You take 4 points of damage from eating shit.
I see what you mean now. Ah, this is gonna be fun. All
I
right.
just said don't do anything mean.
Hey, Cinder, got a question for you.
What, Mock?
I'm going to
Do you remember-
attempt to cover your mouth.
Do you remember how we first met? Tell me how we first met.
I kicked the living fucking daylights out of you.
Uh
Hold
huh.
on.
Tortured you.
I did say I'm going to attempt to cover your mouth, Mock. That is something actively I'm trying to do.
Okay,
Sure, I'll fight that.
roll athletics.
Both of us.
Nails. You can roll athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Let's
Acrobatics.
see.
That is a 19 from me.
All right, he manages to blurt out that part.
Okay, you have advantage on strength saving throws and athletic checks. Oh wait, no, that's to resist stuff. Never mind. All right, athletics or acrobatics? They're about the same. That's a 9.
Good. As I'm fighting with you on that. Now go ahead, Cinder. Tell me how we met.
I already did. I'm not repeating myself.
Oh, but don't you have to?
You do have to, actually.
Okay, Mock. I fucking whoop your fucking ass against the fucking ground, and I'm going to fucking do it again. And then I tortured your ass. I'm probably gonna do
Good.
it
Stop
again.
talking.
You
Stop
cannot.
talking. Stop talking. Now, do me another favor. I'm gonna take my dagger. I'm gonna toss it out. Hold it to your
Cinder,
throat.
cover your ears for the remainder of 3 hours and don't remove them.
Absolutely. May I also go to my room and lock it up to where nobody else can go?
No. You're staying. You're staying right there.
No. I can't hear anything. I
You're
can't hear
staying right there.
You can just walk away, Cinder. You don't have to stand
I
there.
can't hear anything.
You can just walk away.
La 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 la. Walking away.
I'm gonna be chasing Cinder down.
I'm gonna
Nope.
be chasing you down.
Yep.
Nope. Can't hear anything. La,
Do
la,
you want to
la,
roll
la.
again to restrain Mock?
Fawn, would you do me a favor and keep nails off me? I need to take care of
Okay.
something real quick.
Okay. Second, he can't. I'm gonna do this at advantage because I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself. Give myself
I think I'm on the
advantage
floor
on
laughing.
strength checks. $19. Flash of Genius at another 3.
Okay, you gotta roll
You
against
got-
that.
19, 20, 21, 22.
I'm rolling against it again.
Yeah, you gotta roll
Yes.
acrobatics again.
Oh, that's stupid.
Okay, you're restrained by nails. until
Oh,
further
he's only
notice.
he's only gotta let me go for just a moment.
I will break the mock. I'd like to break his spine.
It just lifts him up and fucking drops him on your knee.
No, I will grab him. I will hold my hand over his mouth, and I will drag him to the prisoner cell.
You've only gotta hold on to me for just a moment. The moment you let go, though, I'm gonna have some fun.
I'm not going to let go. We must be respectful.
I am being respectful, but I also gotta make a
You pulled out your dagger. I
I'm not
don't
gonna
like
hurt
the
her.
intentions.
I'm not gonna hurt
Inside
her.
check.
I will not hurt her.
Inside check.
You can insight check it. I am not lying. I was not going to hurt Cinder, and I was not going to let Cinder hurt herself. That is 100% a fact.
Okay, well, let's see about that, tough guy.
That is open
That's
honesty.
a natural 2022.
Oh my god!
I don't have to roll against that. I do not. I am not lying.
He's not lying.
God.
He is not lying.
I
Okay, I believe you. I let go.
good. Now,
No,
where's Cinder?
I've already run away, and I'm still not listening, and I'm hiding. So Mock's
Why don't
gonna
you-
have to come
you're-
and vote for me.
Did you
Why don't
lock
you-
yourself in the armory?
Uh,
That would make sense, right?
Yes.
You lock
I
yourself and you just cover your
I
ears.
locked myself in my room, and nobody else can get in, and I have stuffed my ears full of stuff. I can't hear jack shit.
Let's test this.
No,
I want
no,
to
no.
cast
And I'm
sending.
sitting at the top
I
of my
want to cast
fucking lungs.
sending on
Oh
Cinder.
no!
What?
I'm gonna cast sending so that way you have to receive the message.
God
I'm
damn
about to give
it!
you.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
He can do that. He can
Wait,
do
he
that.
can do that? Seriously?
Yeah, he really can do that.
No, wait, but that's not, I'm not actually hearing it though. That's only
You-
in the mind. That's not
It's
actually
in your
hearing it.
But
mind.
it is still something that you have
Can
to
I roll
obey because
against
it.
that?
He
Oh.
could transmit it directly to your mind with sending.
The only way to
And
protect
because-
yourself from that is to have that fucking ring that he wore.
What?
Yeah, the only way to
Hold
protect
on, hold
yourself
on.
from that type
Hold
of.
that thought.
What are you
I'm
gonna
checking.
What are you gonna
So-
say in the
Hold
sending?
on, I am checking something.
You don't have the ring of mind shielding. Magpie has it.
No,
The
No,
creature
yeah, I
hears the
know.
message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows it's you, and can answer in a manner immediately. The spell enables the creature with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence. All it is just a
Up
message.
to 25 words.
What are you gonna say to Cinder?
Hold on.
I'm going to say, meet me at the tree. I want you to listen to what I have to say. That's 16 words. That's all I got.
Oh god, wait. Before that, complete check on Orion and Gert. See if they're okay.
And I'm just gonna go hang out at the tree and just kind of sit there with
You're
a
locked
very,
in the
very
brig.
fun smile.
Nails locked you in the
he's
brig.
locked.
Oh, I thought he let me. I thought he let me go.
Nah. He put you in the
Oh
brig, dude.
well.
I put you in the
Shit.
brig. Why do you think I let you go, bruv?
Because you said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna let you go." Oh,
I was being sarcastic.
no, that's not. You're a fucking robot. Robot doesn't get to be sarcastic.
You're in the brig. You're locked in the brig.
All right, well, fine. Change tree to brig.
Hold on. How many letters are in tree and how many letters are in brig?
Wait, it's not letter based. It's word based.
It's
Oh.
words.
Oh, I'm still watching you.
It's 4
Okay.
still.
So Cinder, you are forced to open your room, go into the brig, and Nails, you see Cinder just walk in.
Cinder,
After
what are
Mock
you doing
after
here?
Mock just
Go back
cast a
to your
spell.
room.
Stay
Oh,
here.
go back to my
Stay
room,
here.
Nails. Absolutely.
Stay
I'm
here.
going back to my
Stay
room.
here. Stay. Stay. Come closer.
No.
Come closer. Seal yourself in with the brig.
Cinder
with me.
just
We
starts
need
to
have a
like
small
moving
talk.
back and forth like really fast, trying
Nails,
to
you've
like
already
stay
come.
and go.
I've already promised you I was not going to hurt her. It's okay. You can relax.
Cinder,
this
go
is fucking
unconscious.
bullshit.
Cinder, come here.
This is fucking bullshit. Nails, I'm gonna fucking murder you. You're gonna die and you're staying fucking dead permanently because you don't have no stupid ass mind
I'm
shielding thing.
trying
You're
to help
fucking
you.
dying. As soon
I'm
as
trying
it's
to
done,
help
you're
you. I'm
dead.
trying to
fucking-
help you. Okay,
dead.
fine.
I'm
Fine.
killing your fucking ass. As
Oh
soon as
well.
this is
Have
done,
fun then.
Roll.
I
you're
fucking
fucking
I
dead.
toss the keys to Mock and I leave.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
You're dead fucking meat.
It's okay,
I
Cinder.
tried to
Quiet.
help you. Oh well.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Cinder. So, I finally got you alone. Now, one more time. Tell me how we met.
You are a fucking retard and fully inebriated
Good. Stop
out of
talking.
your fucking wits.
Stop
And
talking.
I
Yeah.
Stop
wiped.
talking.
You
Stop
have
talking.
to stop talking.
Pull out your axe.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
I tried to help. I really did.
Pull out your axe. Put your hand on the ground. Now,
I don't have no axe. It's in my room.
not according to your stuff, your equipment.
Fine.
And you never specified that beforehand, so yeah, psych. Now, hold that axe up in the air and swing it down mere centimeters from cutting your hand off. Don't hurt yourself. Just come close.
I'm gonna go get a drink. You know what? I'm gonna get some fucking popcorn.
Mock, you're dead.
Stop talking. Now, hold that axe to your throat.
So, Cinder, as you like raised up your axe, it's at this moment that like a switch just like flips in your brain, and suddenly you feel normal again. You're in control again.
Cool. I'm attacking Mock.
It's been 3
Mock is
hours.
fine. Mock is about to fucking die.
It hasn't
Well,
been 3 hours
when
yet.
did I say 3 hours?
Earlier, I heard 3 hours.
I didn't say that.
No.
Not
He did
about
not
Cinder.
say
3
3 hours.
That was Nails' command, like not.
I try to help you. I literally
Oh.
said cover your ears for 3 whole hours. Technically, that was to stop. Okay, so he could still technically message you, but he didn't specify that. So you could be down there and you didn't hear that command. So you could just be like, runs down, you're in the cage, hands over your ears because you can't hear shit. Then you can just sprint right back.
That's true.
You're in full control
Technically.
of your body and your actions.
Yeah, now I'm attacking Mock. I mean, he's gonna be like within an inch of his fucking life. So, can I make an attack roll
You
against
gonna
Mock?
attack him with your axe?
No, I'm actually I'm going to attack him with my fucking Horizon's Edge,
Holy
which
shit.
I didn't have when I didn't have when we originally fought, but I do have it now. So, payback's a fucking bitch, Mock.
For what?
Oh,
Roll,
all the bullshit.
roll an attack roll.
Go ahead.
Mock, I threw the
22.
keys in the cell, by the way, because, you know, I was
I'll
trying
take
to
that.
help.
I'll take that damage. Hellish Rebuke.
You're gonna use a fire spell against it? Okay.
It's okay.
That's so funny.
Roll
12.
it. Attack save.
12 damage. I need you to roll a dex save, Abby.
Oh my god. 5, 3, and 5. 4, 3, and 5.
6.
That is a fail. And I'm using that Hellish Rebuke at the 3rd level, so
Okay.
let's see
gonna-
here.
You're gonna have to cut it in half, though.
Yeah.
Holy
37.
shit!
What's 37
Holy-
divided
What?
by 2?
You rolled like max damage on that.
Oh shit!
That's 18 fire damage.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god, he did roll almost max damage. 8, 9, 10, 10.
What the fuck?
Dear God!
On anyone else, that would have been mortifying.
Oh my god, he would have taken half. HP.
As you hit me, Cinder, I'm gonna just be sitting there smiling at you the entire time.
Hold on, Moxer. I got a question.
What's up?
Is that a bard spell or a warlock spell?
That is a warlock spell.
Okay, I don't I could be wrong, but I don't think you can upcast a warlock spell simply because it's for the pact magic.
I was looking into that, and from what I can tell, as long as it's strictly warlock, you can't. But with other spell slots, it looks like I can. Like it's allowing me to do it.
Well,
You
at
know,
those.
I think actually, he's right. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure the way pact magic works is that basically you have
It's
separate spell slots for warlock, and you can
true,
sort of
but
interchangeably use them, but you can't actually use them to upcast.
aren't pact spells cast at the max level though?
Yeah, they're cast at
See,
your max level for your warlock class. But
you
it's
only get a
different.
few pack slots because your warlock level scales, right? So you're technically a full caster. It's just the the fucking slot upscales each time you level up, right?
Yeah,
So
multi-classing as a warlock is weird if you're a spellcaster because it is kind of like having two different sets of spell slots. Like if you look on your character sheet, like you have one packed spell slot. That means you can only cast your warlock spells at level 1.
Hexadin is the only one that can make that shit work, cause or padlock. Sorry, I like padlock.
So yeah, take I think it's
Why don't we just cut the 18 in half then?
yeah. So you only take like 8 damage, Cinder.
9 damage.
That's less damage. Don't worry. You can heal yourself
No,
the
no,
30 seconds.
I just don't remember what I was at. How much did I take
Just add
originally?
9. Just
You
add
should
9
be at
HP
max
to it.
health. You should be at max health, and then you just
No,
remove
I
9
had
HP.
Heal
no,
yourself.
I took
Heal yourself for 37, or not 37. Heal yourself for 16, and then take away 8.
18.
Or you can just heal
Wait.
yourself for 8. Whatever,
Whatever it
whichever.
is. Whatever it is.
It's been a
8.
week. We would have had a long rest, so it's like whatever you were before then, you should have been like at full HP.
There was the punch myself and the backflip.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
I'm sorry. Like,
Oh.
just, I wasn't thinking, alright? Sorry.
So, well, here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing different things. I'm seeing yes. I'm seeing no. I'm seeing everybody saying yes and no. Let me go read the actual.
I know what you
thing.
mean,
Pack
dog.
magic.
Because in
If
some
you have
games,
both
they're
the
like the
spellcast,
DM is like, yeah, you can, but like
If-
I feel like it's like okay.
Here,
If you
this is what this
it
says.
scales off your pact magic, right? Pact
This is
magic
what
is
this
so
says.
oddball.
This is what it says according to the pack magic thing. If you have the spellcasting class feature and the pack magic class feature from the warlock class, you can use the spell slots you gained from the past pack magic feature to cast spell you know or have prepared from classes with the spellcasting feature, and you can use the spell slots you gain from spellcasting to cast warlock spells.
What's the
Correct,
source,
but
big
you
dog?
can't cast them at a
That-
higher level.
That's literally saying the exact opposite, though.
No,
is
what
I'm
it's saying is that you can use a first level spell slot to cast a first level warlock spell, but you can't upcast it. Like you can't use a second level spell slot to cast a warlock spell at first. That's when you've only got a first level pack magic slot.
So if the pact magic meets the same level as your bar, so if I have 5th level pact magic and I like say I have 5th level bard spells, you could use a 5th level bard spell to cast a pact magic spell.
Well, either way, hold on. Where's my fucking calculator? Again?
Like you can,
Joe, you're getting my star for the fucking 37 damage alone, bro.
You
Yeah,
can,
37 divided by 2 would be 18 and a half. You divide that by 2, it comes down to 9.25. It would be 9 damage to Abby either way. I mean, I'm fine with it. I was just reading it just out of like curiosity, so that way we're all on the same page.
The way it works is that you can use like a second level spell slot to cast one of those warlock spells, but you're not going to get the benefits of upcasting. You're just going to get to cast the spell.
It's whatever. We got that solved either way.
Anyway, are you just going to beat the shit out of him, Cinder?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we're going to say...
your ears off?
He still takes 12 damage. I don't know if he took that damage, but he still takes 12 damage.
Fuck, I threw you the
I'm
fucking
You're
keys.
calling this payback. You're calling this payback, but you're the one with the short temper who's deciding to attack.
You know what? I'm
Oh.
just gonna say, for the sake of brevity, no need for further rolls. Mock, you get beat within an inch of your life. That's just
fuck
gonna
that.
happen.
Mark,
That's-
I threw the keys in your cell, dog.
There's just no way around it, dude. You're a bard / warlock. You're gonna get beat the fuck up. There's nothing you could do. Yeah.
I warned.
Fine, but I want to at least do damage to her as well.
You already did.
Oh wow, I want more.
It doesn't matter.
If I had
It literally
if I had
doesn't
to
matter
take-
at all.
If I had to take 44 damage, I am taking some damage on top of that. I am giving some damage on top of that.
Lovers
It
quarrel.
doesn't matter. You deal some damage to her, but it doesn't matter how much, because she wins. She's just gonna break you over her knee, dude. Like, she's a
That's
fighter.
fine. I just need to do enough.
Anyway, you're
You
down
get
to
Bane.
you're down to 1 HP, knocked unconscious in the brig
Man, you
by
guys
the
are
end of
no
it.
fucking fun. Abby has a fucking short temper, and she is something known as a sore loser.
Hey, you messed
No,
with the
I was
fighter
nothing.
as a scrawny little bard. That's just what happens,
I
man.
was not being a sore loser.
Sore loser. You're still on my ship, you know. Remember
Oh
that.
my god.
No, I'm not. You're
You
not the
are.
captain anymore.
You fuck, I'm not. Can you run this crew? I bet you can't.
I'm pretty sure it's fucking Nails and Marge that are or Nails and Magpie that is
Oh, please, those two don't know how to run the crew. They haven't been able to agree on one thing since the beginning.
Oi!
well, I'll make sure that they know that. But it's
That's
not
fine.
me being a sore loser. I literally said I was gonna do this to everybody because y'all were fucking taking advantage.
Hey,
So-
I
I
was
wanted to
helping
take it-
you.
If I
I
wanted
was
to take
helping you.
advantage,
If
I
you want to
actually
throw down,
have
we
been-
can
You
throw
were
down.
taking advantage.
I
If
was
you-
helping you.
If you want,
Oh,
if you
wow.
want me to take
If you want
advantage,
to throw down, we can throw down. I'm not a bard. I
No,
will
I'm
throw
just
down.
saying. I said like I said to everyone, I was like, dude, y'all.
if you think I was taking advantage of you, you are sorely
All right,
mistaken of the things
we can
I
throw
can do.
down. We can throw down there, Abby. We can throw down.
No,
I'm
no,
not-
we're good. We're good, Nails.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
now you are when you know that he's ready to fight back.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
I'm only saying
absolutely.
the only reason is because he was trying to help. So
Nah,
is-
you don't get to say that. You've already called him out on it.
no.
Yeah.
AC,
Okay, fine.
don't ever have
Fine.
this fucking this mental madness
No.
spell ever again, dude.
Yeah, no.
I
Abby, Abby,
We all
I wanna-
know that Mock was trying to see exactly how big his fucking dick was.
no,
With his
No.
new magic.
no.
So and taking
I
advantage.
did not need to do any of that.
Absolutely.
All I
You
need,
were
all
gonna
I was
try to
doing.
make me look like you were gonna try to make me be a scared little girl or some shit by
my
you being all high and mighty and powerful and being able to make me temporarily make me hold my own weapon up to my throat. Boo fucking who, because you weren't gonna do anything.
You're right. I
So-
wasn't going to do anything, and then you decided to overreact. And
No.
I'm going to point this out now. Mock now
Post session?
wants
Post
Cinder
session?
gone,
Question mark. Post
and
session?
Mock
Question
is
mark.
going to do everything he can to
Wow.
get rid of Cinder.
Oh,
What-
wow.
what
The
fuck is
pettiness.
going on?
Orion?
The pettiness is going crazy. Can we go to post session?
I will be that
Is
petty.
Orion? Is Orion
You know,
a good
I
Orion?
was starting to like fucking Mock and whatnot, but damn.
That's fine. I don't care.
Wow.
Mock will do
Why?
everything in his power to get rid of Cinder now.
Why?
No. You will never
Why?
get the Star Vault without
Yeah.
me, so
That
Wait,
means
why?
that means
Come on.
very little to me.
This was insane. I can't
Basically-
believe we're ending the session like this, but okay.
That's
Session.
hype.
Can we at least check on Grant
That's fucking hype.
Orion?
Oh, Orion was fine. Nothing was wrong with him.
Okay. I guess we're good.
Okay,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna stop recording now.